Another stream, another day. I said that backwards. Fucked up the first line of the stream. It's ruined. We gotta close it down now. It's done. We're finished. No more stream. Goodbye. Fucked up the first word. Santi Su. Hello. No. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Who are you? How come you're here? Like, I just started. I don't think I've seen your name before. Either way, welcome. Happy to have you here. I don't know. It's like you just appeared. I hit the button and there you are. Hey, Balor. How are you, brother? Thank you, Santi. Happy to have you. Thank you for the follow. What do? You in school, college, work? What's your deal? And how are you, Balor? Hope you're having a good day. Soccer. Like you're like a professional soccer player? No. Do you want to be? Junior. In high school or college? Yes. Okay, cool. And are you good? I mean, I assume so if you want to be a professional player. No one's ruined your dreams yet, so high school. Okay. Is it not streaming on Twitch? No, it is. You're there. Why is my stream manager not showing up? Oh no, okay, it's fine. Never mind. I assume. What do you mean you assume? You either know or you don't. What's there to assume? You're either shit or you're not. Do you save the ball frequently or no? Especially when the people who kick hard. You save the ball when people kick hard? This sounds like it could be taken out of context. Yeah, Balor's already on that. Relax. We're mature here. This is a mature stream. We're making a business. Yes. Okay. Well, good then. No worries. Look, when you're a professional footballer, everything goes well. You let me know. I'll be here. I'll support you. Not that my support would mean anything to you. You don't know me. But sure, why not? Look, I like hearing people achieve their dreams. So if you remember, let me know. I hope that works out for you, genuinely. Just make sure you do well in school as well. Isn't it that like you have to reach a certain amount of marks? I don't know where you're from. I'm gonna assume America, but yeah, don't you have to like be above a certain academic level or they might not give you scholarships? Green dude, E. Okay. E to you as well, green dude. Yes, okay. Well, make sure you do well in school then. It's very tough. Like, do you not stress out about the idea of being a professional football player or soccer player? I feel like that's very difficult. It seems like one of those things that like unless you're at the top, it's very, very difficult to actually have a successful, like, happy career. Because I imagine if you're the one making like millions a year, who gives a fuck? Like, yeah, it's all the effort that you have to put in, all the uncertainty, whatever, you know, you get paid for it at least. But as a professional player who's like just an average player, you probably get, you know, what, like 50, 60 grand a year? Like, it's a pretty standard salary. And I imagine the amount of work, the possibility of injury, the possibility of, you know, getting dropped because they replace you with somebody else and then your career's fucked. And then what do you do with life afterwards? I imagine that's probably very stressful. So why is it that you kind of want to go that route? Because I went to school with a guy who ended up becoming a professional player, but I was always like, he was very good though. Like he had loads of coaches and they all knew him and they were like recruiting him and stuff like that. So he was very good. It's a lot of stress. I'll risk it. Do you just really love soccer? Is that why? Why not try to have it be like a hobby? I'm not, like, I don't want to put you down or anything. I'm just wondering, like, unless you're very, very good and you try very hard, you're gonna kind of struggle. I'm getting a scholarship. Okay, in that case, great. And do coaches regularly like praise you? Do they say you're good? Do they think you have a good chance? To be honest, in my opinion, what matters in football is teamwork and techniques. I mean, yeah, that's definitely part of it. For another team right now, yes. Okay, great. Well, I'm happy for you then. Look, I really hope it works out for you. Train really hard, be consistent. Consistency is key, and I'm sure you'll do great. But also, don't be a dumbass, you know? Make sure you study. Don't be retarded. You can be a soccer player and still be smart. Okay, good. What is this emoji green, dude? It looks like an emoji that's like yapping. I'm yapping too much. Is that what that means? Maybe you like soccer because of the adrenaline spike. Yeah, he literally said that, so you guys are on the same page. Nice. Okay, cool. Is that a yap emoji? September. I don't know what that means. I'm not familiar with stream lingo. Anyway, cool. It's always cool to hear the different dreams that people have. It's nice. You know, I'm trying to follow my dreams, so I'm always very supportive of other people doing the same. What's the stream about? So, I started building a business about a month ago now. Well, more than that, but I started streaming it almost a month ago. And we're building a digital marketing agency from scratch, trying to make money. So I have a certain amount of money left before I run out of money and go homeless. So I gotta make enough money by 90 days or I'm cooked and I have to go back to living with my parents. So we're trying really hard to get clients. Hope it goes well. Thank you. I hope so. I hope so too. So to get into it, let's recap a little. So we got another positive reply from our email campaign today. That's the second one now, which is great. The guy asked me, he said, sure, send over the video, but that he's fully booked. He's just interested to see if it'd be a fit anyways. And he also asked me where I'm based. So I just responded. I was like, look, I made him a custom video. I didn't make it as the template because I figured I'd be better off making it custom to him because he gave me like more than just a yes reply. So I made the custom video. I recorded it like an hour ago, uploaded it to Loom, sent it to him, and gonna see how he responds, if he likes it, if he thinks it's interesting. This video turned out much better than the template. I think what I'm gonna do, because we're getting so few responses at the moment, I gotta go, oh, okay, cool. Well, happy to have you here. Hope to see you around. Good luck with the soccer stuff. So because I figured we're not getting soccer match. Nice. Okay, kill it. Make sure you do great. Take pictures. Join the Discord and send pictures of how you're doing. We'll support you. So I decided I'm gonna make custom videos where possible to like actually incorporate some stuff from that person's website or from like context. Just because I think that we're not getting many replies right now, so every reply we get, I might as well try to maximize my chances of a positive response to the video. So I figured I should make them custom from now. I'm still kind of using the template I made as an example, but I will make custom videos for each person, at least until it gets to a point where I just can't keep up with it. So today I figured, since we're starting to get some replies from the campaigns, I should script out my nurture system from those campaigns. So I should have some kind of follow-up system in place where we can send them follow-ups and try to get them to book in with us after they see the video. Because that other guy, I haven't sent anything yet. He didn't reply. The guy I sent the video on Friday, because on Saturday, Sunday, I didn't want to send anything. And yesterday, I just kind of forgot about it. So I want to be able to send these follow-up messages because those people might forget about it. They might actually be interested and just forget to send me an email because they were busy. So it's good for me to know if they're interested or not. So we should do that. The other thing I wanted to do is, I know I said we're finished with the website, but not quite. I actually want to make a video sales letter for my website. If you don't know what it is, a video sales letter is basically, it's kind of in the title. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's a video that tries to sell your services. it would go at the top of my website in the hero section. So as soon as people land, they see the headline, the short descriptor, and then the video, and then call to action. So I want to make a video for that. So I figured maybe we'll try to script that out as well. So that's that. In terms of what I've done the last couple of days, so I just kind of, sorry, not couple of days, this morning and last night. So I worked mainly again on video editing. I'm trying to like stay ahead of the videos because it's so damn hard to edit like all the clips and everything. I keep getting lost and I just have so little time. And every time I started these streams and I like don't have a lot of time, I always say like, hey, I'm probably gonna make this one shorter because I don't have a lot of time. But then I end up going the full length anyway, so whatever, you know. Great poop emoji there. Thanks for that. Pink poop, lovely. So yeah, I've just been working on the video editing, trying to keep up. I'm actually running out of storage space on my computer, so I really have to hurry up and try to make those like stream cut down videos, which I was planning to make. I have a couple of them scripted, but I still got a bunch left to do. Nice emojis. I don't know, I'm bored. Look, feel free to send as many emojis as you want. I don't care. It's probably good for engagement. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the plan. That's how the progress is going. The email campaigns are going okay. We're not getting a high reply rate, but you know, a lot of email outreach relies heavily on follow-up emails. So some of them are only going to reply like a week or two down the line. And as of now, the positive response rate is actually in and around what it should be. So for 100 emails sent, I'm expecting about 1 to 2 positive replies. We've sent about 140 or 50 emails and we have 2 positive replies. So our general reply rate is kind of poor. It's only at like 3%, but the positive reply rate is in line with what it should be. So that's great. So yeah, the things we're going to work on is the video sales letter and then the emails. Not sure which one's first. Not sure how much focus I'm going to need to make them. Probably a lot because copywriting, in my opinion, is a bit difficult. Maybe we're going to use ChatGPT to help us out a little bit. The thing is, if you know copywriting, using something like AI to help speed up the process is a really good idea. Because, you know, I can recognize what's good copy. I don't have to invent new copy. I don't have to invent new words. So it's useful to use AI, have it give you like 10 ideas or something, and then you can see which ones are good, and you're like, yeah, that's kind of okay, that's kind of okay. You take little bits and pieces from one or the other, smash them together, create a cool headline. So yeah, that's pretty good idea, pretty good use case of AI. Most people, what they do is they just say, you know, write about this, and then you see all the shit like, elevate your online presence, which is like 100% AI, or another cliche, oh, we're not just this, we're this. And yeah, you see that all over the place. And that's because people don't have any critical thinking skills. They don't actually know copywriting. They're just, they know how, they don't know copywriting, they know copy pasting. That's where their knowledge, you know, hits its ceiling. So I don't want to do that. We're going to make sure that it's good, but we can use AI as a tool. It's handy as a tool. So that's that. When homework in 5 subjects due tomorrow and I didn't do any of them yet. Good luck to you. Yeah, I know what that is like. I used to be exactly like that. Huge procrastinator in school. Never really liked school, never did well with it. I always did homework like last second. Sometimes I'd even come to school like 20 minutes early, start doing my homework on the fucking floor. Good times. Actually, no, I'm lying. Those were horrendous times. Horrible. Life gets so much better when you're out of school. For anybody in school, don't let those people try to trick you and manipulate you into thinking that this is the best period of your life. They are horse shitting. They're, you know, spewing complete utter nonsense, total gobbledygook. It's completely wrong. Look, that's not the best part of your life. The best part of your life is going to be when you leave. So don't be depressed thinking that this is as good as it gets, because that's how I felt when I was like, I never really believed that that was going to be like the best part of my life. I just didn't believe it. But I still occasionally would they'd penetrate my head with some of those ideas where they'd make me think that, you know what, maybe this is the best. And I was severely depressed in school. I fucking hated every second of it. Didn't get along with people. Thought everybody was a dumbass. So I just didn't do well. Really didn't like it. And they were telling me that this is the best part of my life. I was like, bruv, if that's true, might as well kill myself now because that's horrible. I don't know what's with the rhetoric of telling kids that that's true. That's not reality. The people that are telling you that your life doesn't get better, they're saying that because they personally peaked in high school. Doesn't mean you have to peak in high school. And I would really recommend against peaking in high school because that would be very depressing. So yeah, life does get better if you actually put in the effort, you try to improve yourself, try to make yourself more interesting, learn some new skills, and, you know, progress into adulthood properly. Don't know what the fuck I said there. Adulthood properly, you're gonna do perfectly fine. It's not the best time of your life. Your life is gonna get better. Believe me, it gets better. It's only good when you vibe with everyone in class. Yeah, I did not vibe with anybody in class. I had one friend my entire time in school, all 6 years. See, we don't have high school, middle school, whatever. We have primary school and secondary school in Ireland. All 6 years of secondary school, I had one friend, and it was the first guy I met on the first day of school, and that was the only guy that I was friends with the entire time. I didn't like anybody else. Everybody else was just not... I'm lucky I met that guy at least. Like, we still weren't like super similar or anything, but everybody else was even worse. So, you know, it worked out fairly well. But yeah, my experience in school, horrible. Want to forget about it. I still get nightmares sometimes. I wake up feeling like I'm late for school. That place fucking traumatizes you. I'm sure that a lot of you find that relatable, but that place fucking blows. Anyway, that's my rant over. Okay, so what do we want to get into today? I already went over that, so let's go get right into that. Green Dude agrees. Nice. What's your experience like in school? For some reason, I just jolt awake at 2 in the morning. I wake up at 3 a.m. for school. Why? Where is your school? Above the Himalayan mountains? What the fuck? How long does it take you to get to school? I used to walk to school. I guess, okay, I'm restarting the rant. I walked to school. It was like a 40-minute walk one way and then back. Like that's not that bad though. But where the fuck do you have to go? 2 hours? Like walk or drive? Surely not drive, because that's insane. You guys need to reconsider where you go to school then. Are you like in the middle of nowhere? Drive! Do you take the bus or do your parents drive you? Or what? That is crazy. That's how long it took me. That's almost how long it took me to get to work. When I worked in audit, it was an hour and a half on the bus for me. So I kind of feel the pain, but holy shit. 2-hour drive on to go to school? That is depressing. Walk to school uphill and downhill and cross the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean 3 times. Same thing. Yeah, it sounds like the stories our parents would used to tell us, you know? That they went out like butt-ass naked in the snow in like negative 25 degrees and had to climb mountains to get to school. You know what? We make fun of that, but we're going to do exactly the same thing as parents. We're going to be looking back at like COVID times. We're going to be like, there were fucking bodies piling up in the streets. You had to kick them like to get past them. Had to use a fucking shovel to shovel them away. You know, there's blood everywhere, guts flying out of people's bodies. People were shitting out their internal organs. Everything was catastrophic. Couldn't go anywhere. Couldn't leave your house. And we had to go to school. Actually, we didn't. We didn't have to go to school. At least we didn't have to go. Look, it was that bad we didn't have to go to school. That's how you know it's fucked up, because school will make you come in. If the fucking apocalypse is happening, school will still make you go in. But yeah, we're going to be doing exactly the same thing. At least I will. I don't know about you guys. I'm going to be explaining the COVID situation exactly like that. And I guarantee that the history books are going to explain it exactly like that as well. Really makes you think how much of the stuff in history is exaggerated, right? I think about that often. Anyway. Nice 20 minutes of stream progressing already. Lol, for real. Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you. It's the truth. I speak nothing but facts. Also turning on the AC. Because it's fucking hot. And then in a few seconds, I'm going to be getting real cold again. Anyway, Balor, or anybody else, do you want to suggest a new drawing? We've had that one up there for a while. For anybody on shorts, that's what I'm talking about. Anybody want to suggest something new I could draw? We could replace something, perhaps. We have a tree, a present, a dumbass with a dunce cap sitting on it. And then Rip Balor because he got his ass beat one of the days. And then an egg with glasses that's supposed to be Andrew Tate. What else are we going to add? Anybody have any suggestions? Always saying you're going to turn on the AC. Yeah, literally, every time. Draw 1+1 or something. That's kind of boring. We're learning about Nazism in history class, so whenever the teacher turns her back towards us, half the people show the Nazi hand sign. Look, it's good to be able to make fun of stuff. You know, it makes the life... It makes life more bearable to be able to use humor to, you know, lighten the mood. Yeah, that's funny. I like that. Like, yeah. Hey, stranger, how are you, brother? Your text is getting cut off. What's up? All good. How about you? We're going to be writing emails and video sales letters today. How are you doing? Wait, that's Andrew Tate? I thought that was Minions. Yeah. Yeah, it was meant to be Andrew Tate, but then it just really fell apart really quick. So I feel suggest something, just something, anything. Like not 1+1 though, that's kind of lame. Give me a different suggestion. And we'll draw it. I'm good too. Nice. Nice. Up to anything interesting today? What do you do again? Are you in school, college, or work? Starting to, you know, forget. I remember the names and profile pictures, but the individual stories are starting to become fuzzy. Yes, indeed. Maybe we could draw that skull emoji. I have no idea. That's probably not going to be successful. You know what? I'll do that, though. Let's do that. Let me move this. Draw a $sign or something. I'll draw the skull emoji. Let's replace Andrew Tate with the skull emoji. It really just looks like a fucking bald nerd. Well, we're gonna replace it now. How does this emoji look? Okay. Big head, empty sockets, cheekbones. Alright. Does he have nostrils as well? It is a triangle. Perfect. Yes. That's 1-to-1. Beautiful. I'm an amazing artist. Can you repeat what you were saying? Yeah, I was just saying, what is it that you do again? Like, are you in school, college, or work? I'm just the individual stories of everyone is becoming a little fuzzy. Like, I remember the names and profiles, but everything else is starting to kind of blend together. Oh, yeah, beautiful skull emoji. Yeah, I'm in school. Okay. And how's that going? What are your plans when you're finished? Yes, Balor. Skull emojis. Nice. Alright, so like usual, we're gonna get to about a half-hour mark, which is enough for us to cover everything, have a little bit of banter, and then we'll get into the work. So about another 5 minutes. Big ass cheekbone, but I could do it better. You're welcome to try. I modeled it after my own skull. Look at my cheekbones. What should I do to become rich? How old are you? What skills do you have? Step number 1 is learning how to ask better questions with more context. Oh, you're the District 19 owner. Ah, okay. Now I remember you. I forgot that that's your profile. Did you have another one? Or no? No, you know what? I think I am starting to remember now. Yeah. Okay, I remember now. I remember now. I just didn't know that that was you. No, I remember you. I just didn't remember like the association of the profile picture and everything. Like I said, so many people come through that the stories kind of blend together, but no, I remember like everything about you now that I know whose account it is. No, I remember. I remember. Don't worry. You're 16. Okay, well, answer all the rest of the stuff. You know, more context. What is it that you do? What are you good at? What are you going to do in the future? What are your plans for college? And then ask how you want to make money. You mind showing the VSL? I will. I don't have it made. I'm going to script it on stream. So, I have a VSL for like, that I'm using as a lead magnet. But the VSL I'm going to make today is going to be the one that I put on the homepage of my website. So we're going to script that. If you want to see the other VSL that I made, you're welcome to just go to my website, type in your email, and it'll give you the link. It's serpicore.com/ Actually, just go to serpicore.com and then click the first button. And it'll take you to it if you want to see that one. That's for a lead magnet. Never mind, I suck at drawing the skull. There you go. See, this is a fucking banger skull. It's amazing. How's the clothing thing going? Trying to launch it online, facing a few problems. Yeah, okay. How's it going with that? What kind of problems you facing? Best for you is to follow something that you can do for free so you enjoy doing it and eventually you'll become best at, hence you'll be rich. Yeah, that's decent advice. Just pick something you like doing that you're good at and do it consistently every day for many years, and then just make sure that thing is monetizable. So preferably not something like art. Well, art is, not to say that art isn't monetizable, it's just very difficult to monetize. But yeah, pick a skill. The easiest way is, like, this is the long, boring, but like very simple way to do things. So pick a skill, any skill that you want to do. Go to college for it, or to trade school, whatever. Let's say hypothetically I pick an electrician. I go become an electrician. In the meantime, study marketing. Get really good at marketing, because most electricians are shit at marketing. So do both of those things. Get really good at being an electrician. Set up your own company when you're finished. Maybe get some practice first, but then set up your own company when you're finished. And then use your marketing skills to market yourself as an electrician in your local town, and you will be rich very fast. Alex Hermosi said, choose something you like, ignore others' opinions, and do so much volume it's unreasonable for you to lose it. Yeah, this is true. I mean, he's given a lot of examples for that too. You think that, for example, some people, like, how am I gonna imagine? So whenever you do, let's say, email outreach, and you send 10 emails, nobody replies, or somebody tells you to fuck off, and you give up. Well, you gotta realize that some people are sending 1,000 emails a day. You send 20 a week, that's nothing. Some people send 1,000 a day. Some people genuinely send like 10,000 a day. And if you imagine in your head, if you asked 10,000 people if they want something from you and you know how to supply it, you think that every single person will say no? Like, it comes to a point where it's just basically impossible for you to lose. I'm back. Welcome back. That was a quick match. I'm assuming you didn't go, but you know what? Yeah, it's kind of like this. All right, I'm gonna go pee. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. Got canceled. Oh, okay. That's sad. I'm facing some age issues. Like, can't get few things done. We're trying to launch it globally, so we're going to need tons of investment, and currently we're lacking that. What do you need the investment for? Do you want to have like a warehouse with stock? Why not increase your shipping time and then do it as an on-demand thing? That'd help you get started. It'll give you some seed investment just by selling a lot. And then you can worry about opening up warehouses. Rain, there was a scout, didn't get to play. Aw, that's sad. Rain sucks. Where are you from? I hate rain. I grew up in Ireland. Rains all the fucking time there. I'll kiss you softly on your forehead and read you a bedtime story. What? What are you talking about? Do you want a bedtime story? I can read you a bedtime story. Just give me the story. I'll read it on stream. What are y'all working on if you don't mind sharing? I'm not involved in that conversation. If you fail art school, just don't copy the Austrian painter. Why not? Maybe somebody needs to. The world's going down the shitter anyway. Good thing you didn't. Wait, bro, I think someone entered my house bareback. Okay. On demand is good, but there's very less profit, so we're planning to buy machines and set up our factories. I get that, and you can do that, but why not start small? You can start with more on demand or small packages which you send to yourself and build up the money to be able to afford the factories. I mean, obviously, you can also do the investing. If you could get enough capital investment from people, then more power to you. But I imagine it'd be difficult to get an investor to agree to invest in a clothing brand, because that's a very like low likelihood of success. I don't know what things are like in India, but just from my own perspective, I would think that that's probably a pretty like shitty investment opportunity for most investors. So I feel like you'd struggle to find anyone interested. But I could be wrong. You're welcome to prove me wrong. Mexico. My mom's from Texas. My mom sucks to be... What does that mean? My mom sucks to be Mexican? Or I think those are meant to be separate statements. Why does it suck to be Mexican? You're bullied. But, okay, but you said you're from... Do you live in Mexico? What would you suggest when you want to start marketing? Again, it's so like vague. I could suggest anything, but I don't know if it would apply to you because I don't know what you're marketing. Do you mean like where do you start learning marketing? If you give me more context, I'll be able to help you. I'm from Mexico. My mom is, so she's in Texas. Do you live in Mexico or do you live in Texas with your mom? No, dude, I don't know. You just look like you got kissable forehead, and I think you might like bedtime stories. You don't have to make it weird. How am I the one making it weird by asking if you want the bedtime story if you're doing exactly the same thing? And no, don't kiss my forehead. Unless you're attractive female. then no forehead kissing here. Yeah, it's crowded here too. You recommend any books? Yeah, the one behind me. Let me slide myself over a bit. Pitch Anything by Oren Klaff? Yeah, Oren Klaff. $100 million offers. Alex Hormozy, $100 million leads. Alex Hormozy. Scientific Advertising by Claude Hopkins. Never Split the Difference by... Can't remember. Those are good ones. Those will get you started with sales and marketing. All this shitty in India. Yep, maybe. Yes. Okay, so you want to know how to learn. Well, for one, you could read those books. That'll help you out. Those books are great. The other thing is just do a lot of research. Try to learn yourself. Books are probably the easiest way. So the ones that I gave you will get you started in advertising, teach you some marketing principles, and teach you some sales principles. And after that, you'll probably get a pretty decent idea as to what kind of information you're looking for. So what are we doing here? What's all this about? So I'm building a business from scratch. I'm live streaming a lot of the process. Not everything, but anything that I do off stream, I fill you guys in on how it's going. We launched our email campaigns. They're going decent. We got 2 replies out of about 150 emails, 2 positive replies, which is about expected. We're expecting about 1 to 2 every 100 emails, so that's within the range. Trying to get some customers. And yeah, we sell Facebook ads and done for you sales funnels. We did our website the other day. He's also a model. I'm not a model. I might be if Mr. Stranger still wants me to model for him. Business from zero. Yes. Yes. So we're making our way there. Once the emails start sending 100 emails a day, we can expect to ideally get around 1 new positive response a day. So about 5 a week. And out of those, I imagine some people will probably be interested. So we might be able to get a sale sometime in the next month. I hope so. Otherwise, we're going to have to change something. I've read $100 million leads and offers. Game changer. Now waiting for the new one. Yeah, me too. I already bought it. It's pre-ordered. But yeah, those books are great. What do you do, Protheon? Yeah, 100% you're still priority. Okay, nice. Well, hope it goes well for you so I get to do that. Sounds fun. Knee pain. What a name. Why did you decide to name yourself that? Do you suffer from a lot of knee pain? All right, anyway, around now, probably a good time to get started. We're a little late in, actually. Yo, hello, hey. I don't know how to pronounce that. Chickard. I should be careful with saying shit like that because occasionally I'm gonna end up getting like ligmud. I don't think I did in that case. I don't think I said some kind of career-destroying slur online. Nah, okay. How do you say it? What is that name? The profile picture, even though like it looks very small for me, but it looks like a cool profile picture. So do you do YouTube or something? Ah, you do. Yeah, cool profile picture. Opened up your channel. Nice. It's like checkered. Okay. I get it. All right. Okay, then see you tomorrow. I have a lot of work to do. All right, have fun. All right, I have a business opportunity for you. What's that? What business opportunity? Bartek, hey. So you're a YouTuber now. No, I'm just I stream the stuff that I do in my business now every day. I've been doing it for 3 weeks. But no, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm still trying to set up the digital marketing thing. Yeah, I started on YouTube. All right, nice. Bartek, what brings you around here? Are you subs to the channel? Did you get a notification or something? What do you do, bro? I'm building a business from scratch, a digital marketing agency, and I'm showing what I'm doing behind the scenes. I'll leave after the business opportunity. He's interested. Sounds like a YouTuber. Well, it's not, because I'm still working on the business. The thing is, I figured that if I'm going to be working on the business anyway, I might as well record what I'm doing because, first of all, it'd be really cool to have it be immortalized into the YouTube ecosystem if it works. And secondly, since I'm doing the work anyway, I might as well record it, get a bunch of clips, a bunch of content out of it, so it actually saves me time and helps me grow my online presence. What do you mean coping? I'm not a YouTuber. I don't have enough subscribers for that, and I don't think I will get there. Look, if I wanted to be a YouTuber, I would pick a lot more of an interesting topic. I'll tell you that. It'd be a lot more interesting of a topic, because, look, most people aren't going to be interested in this kind of thing anyway. So, you know. Already answered, what do you do? Me, I did some marketing for local HVAC, then did some YouTube ads, I imagine you're trying to say. Ah, that's cool. What's this opportunity then you're talking about? I saw your reel and wonder how you get those clips. Ah, okay, well now you know. Yeah, we do okay around here. Sometimes I get like decent amount of viewers. but not a lot. But I also haven't been doing it for very long. But yeah, bit by bit, we're growing, we're getting there. It actually kind of annoyed me because fucking you know that those lives that are happening right now in TRW from Prof. So before I started doing this literally like 2 days before that, and remember when they gave us those forms to fill out to give suggestions? I suggested something like this, and nobody acknowledged it. Then like 2 weeks later, they started doing it like 2 days after I did it. It was a little annoying, but those lives are really cool. It's not exactly the same, but I just thought it was a funny coincidence. How is it helpful to us, bro? Well, it doesn't have to. I mean, look, we built some cool systems. We built an automated outreach system. So if you run a business, that could be helpful for you. We talk about marketing. We sometimes look through like different people's landing pages and ads and stuff. And I talk a little bit about what makes a shitty ad, what makes a good ad. I show you the behind the scenes process of how, you know, I think about building certain things and talking about certain things. We were working on our web design the last few days. So yeah, it just, you know, it could be helpful for you. Could be not. I'm planning on condensing these streams into smaller, like bite-sized videos, like 10-minute videos, which will actually describe some of the systems that I've built in the streams in a streamlined kind of storytelling way. So they're going to be like half storytelling, half educational. So those I think will be really cool. But mostly I'm doing this to immortalize it into the YouTube ecosystem. That's my goal. My goal is to make money from doing it and make sure it's all recorded from the process of doing it, because I haven't seen anybody do that before. And I think this would be maybe not a first, but it would be, you know, one of the first to have done that. So that's kind of the goal. Anyway, we should probably get started. I'm like 10 minutes late. Usually we only yap for the first half an hour, but anyway, let's get into it then. So we're starting with VSL, and I'm subscribing for your honest reply. All right, well, thank you. I appreciate that. We're all about honesty and authenticity here. No, nothing hidden here. Switching to the 16:9 stream because stuff getting more and more interesting. YouTube definitely the move, best platform when it comes to making money. Well, I think it's interesting. I'm not really too like interested in making money from YouTube. I mean, one of my dreams was to be a streamer at one point. I used to be a YouTuber when I was younger, like 16, 17. I used to make like challenge videos and stuff, and that was going okay, but then I kind of had to stop because I didn't have time. So like it is a dream of mine, but I can't rely on that. I don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of, you know, money left. I need to find a way to make money that's not YouTube, because YouTube is too, like, it takes too long. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome aboard. So it just takes too long. So I need to make something like this work. Yeah, maybe someday. Look, I think that I'm built for something like live streaming. I'm fairly good at keeping conversation. I don't have too interesting of a personality. I have some interesting opinions, which I don't know how many of them I'd share because I might get canceled immediately, but alas. YouTube prints inbound leads for high ticket like crazy, though. It might. I believe that, but like, I was thinking originally of making my channel like that, of just posting lead magnet videos, but I changed my mind because I want to build up a personal brand, and I don't think I have time to do both. I wanted to build like a big personal brand that's long term, so focusing on those kind of videos I just don't think would be in my best interest. Maybe I could occasionally post some stuff I make, like some video sales letters I make for myself, like the one on my website. That would probably be decent just as a YouTube video as well. But I don't want to prioritize that. I had a second channel I made called just this name plus business, but I just don't have time to post on both. And I figured I'm better off just posting to one. And mixing this kind of stuff where like I'm building a business from scratch with videos trying to get clients, I just don't think is a good mix, because some people might see one and then see the streams or something and might think, well, why would I want to work with this guy? He's new, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They wouldn't know much about me. Whereas if I pick one side where I'm just honest and authentic like now. At least some people who will come by will see that, will hear my expertise, will listen to me, see that I'm honest. I know what I can do. I know what I know. So it feels less like a lie, which it would feel a little bit like a lie, I think, if I did both. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm not sure, but anyway, that's why. Wait, I never asked your name. What's your name? It's my channel name. That's just my full name. Deborah, that's my first name. Or you can call me Dev. And yeah, the YouTube horizontal I prefer as well. It's just that the vertical streams get pushed more, so I stream on both. Cool name. It's not a cool name. Deborah is not a cool name. Everybody just assumes, at least in text, that it's just my name spelled wrong. Like, they assume my name is Deborah and that it was spelled wrong. And as Gen Z, make videos as short as possible, follow up your work, and try to make our time productive. Alright. Cool. Nice to have you. Okay, bye. See you around. See you, stranger. I've decided to switch my content strategy as well. Crying, probably even trying, yeah. Crying to get into storytelling and being authentic. Yeah, that's what I'm really, what I'm really like focusing on. These streams condense into really good 10-minute YouTube videos of storytelling. I've already made 2 scripts from the first 2 days, and it's really good. I'm actually really excited to make those videos because I think they're going to be very fun to watch. 91 Balor, what are you talking about? What does that mean? Not cool is unique. Well, I'm glad you think so. Your channel looks nice as well. I opened it, it looks professional. I haven't watched any of the videos, but I like the vibe you got going on. How long have you been going at it? Not too long, a few weeks. Well, anyway, keep it up, bro. Bye, bro. See ya, Endless Hope. Endless Hope kind of sounds both positive and pessimistic for some reason, because it has the word end in it, but then endless, I don't know, seems interesting. Yo, I won't say anything weird, just my story. What story? Please, Hunter. Please, come on, brother. 3 weeks, nice. Well, keep it up, brother. Hope it works out for you. Hunter, I swear, you say something weird, you are gone. I'm sending you to the Shadow Realm. You better not. Bruv. Okay, you're gone. You're gone. Banned. If I can figure out the button. I have PTSD, don't. I'm sorry, bro. You want me to give you one more chance? You better start pleading. Hunter, don't make us suffer. Yeah, this guy always comes in here and says a bunch of weird shit. Forever Hope, does this sound positive, my guy? Forever Hope sounds more positive, for sure, than Endless Hope. It's kind of weird because Endless Hope is obviously a positive message. Cross a power. It's not that. You talk about weird shit all the time. You don't learn your lesson. You know, I just don't want you to be disturbing to a bunch of the young fans and viewers in here. So just look, don't be weird. I promise you. Look, I'm promising now on camera. I'm a man of my word. I promise. Every time I make a promise, I keep it. I promise the next time that I decide something you said was too weird, you are gone. Straight to the Shadow Realm with you. You're getting sent to the Gulag. Do you understand? I hope I'm making this very clear. Anyway, let's start getting into it because I'm not going to get shit done if I don't start. Currently working on... What do we start with? VSL or emails? Writing video sales letter. VSL. Start with that. If your battery level is less than 38%, ban him. I don't think it is. I keep my phone pretty high. It's at 62. What business are you doing? Digital marketing agency. We run Facebook ads and build done-for-you sales funnels for landscapers and other service-based businesses. Okay. So let me find my documents here. Where was I writing my website sales letter? I wrote a draft. So I figured we'll start with the draft. Website. No, this is a training video. Website homepage VSL script. Here we go. So unprepared. I start these streams always unprepared. Because usually I work all the way up to like the minute I have to stream. And by the time I get to this point, it's like I have to pull something out of my ass to do. We actually had a couple days where we didn't do much, and I had to make these like focus blocks where I spend a little bit more time and maybe be a little bit quieter so I can actually get some work done. So I'm kind of running out of stuff because I have an email campaign that's running, and we're getting replies from that, and it's ramping up still, and I'm just not getting a lot of data back yet. And I'm not really sure what I can do in the meantime. Like, I have some side work, but I don't know what to prioritize. I think I should probably prioritize getting some kind of DM system going, like outreach system. I don't know. I'll see. Do you recall that? Arno got this message once. What message? Cold calling live? No, I can't because of privacy issues. I thought about it, but I couldn't do it. I was thinking of maybe doing sales calls where I record sales calls that I take and then I could analyze them on stream. I thought that would be cool, but can't do cold calling live because of privacy issues. The so unprepared. Oh no, I don't remember that. I actually, since I've started this, I've barely spent any time there. Like, I've been really out of the loop for like the last 3 weeks. So I don't recall those messages. Doesn't surprise me though. At least I don't forget to share my screen. Well, okay, maybe I have once or twice, but usually I don't. Can I get your Insta? The other one we can connect. Yeah, my Instagram is the same as here. You can just type my full name of this channel into Google. You'll find every social media I have. It's the same name everywhere. Except maybe Twitter, because I think the handle was too long. So let me read this over real quick just to make sure I can show it, even though I already showed it on stream and I can't take it back, but whatever. There's not enough people here for it to be a long-term concern. What inspired you to do this? I don't really know. One day I actually just got the random idea. Like, it literally popped into my head like a light bulb lit up in my head. I was like, what if I just... You know, all of the gurus always claimed of all of the stuff that they've done, but none of them actually have like solid evidence of doing it. So I was like, you know, I've always wanted to see the behind the scenes of what happens in actually building a business. Nobody's ever done that. I can't find any videos on it. So what if I do it? And then after I decided that, I literally started doing it the next day. And then it started. Hey, Thompson, what's up? So yeah, that's literally just how that began. And I've been doing it every day, 3 p.m. CEST since. Haven't missed a day. I missed the time occasionally, but I haven't missed a day. How are you using AI for your business? I use ChatGPT to help me write some stuff, to get ideas. I use it to personalize messages, to send in my email outreach from LinkedIn profiles. I use Canva AI to help me come up with website designs. There's some stuff. What type of business? Digital marketing agency. We sell Facebook ads and done-for-you sales funnels for service businesses. Respect the grind, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep this up, but I have about 90 days before I run out of money, so probably 90 days. Where are you from? Lithuania. I grew up in Ireland, and now I live in Spain. Okay, so this is fine. Let me set this up. Whoop. Zoom in a little bit so it's easier to see. Hope that's good enough for you shorts viewers. Anyway, so this is an example draft I wrote. I want the video to be probably about a minute long, and this is some other information that I wrote down from my training video sales letter, which I thought maybe I'd be able to reuse some of it while writing. So yeah. Hey, Ong Thane Kiao, is that your actual name? That's a really interesting name. Hey, cool. What do you think on the web development? I think it's cool. I do some web development as well. I use Webflow. I have a friend now as well who does backend development, so we can do fully fledged websites, which is cool. It's not a service I offer yet, but I was thinking of making it a service I offer as soon as I'm finished everything related to my current offer. Yeah, web development's cool. Yes, I am from Myanmar. Oh, cool. Did I completely butcher your name? I probably did. I'm sorry. Got some German client who does tobacco shisha. Yeah, I saw that actually. I read over that today. I have to do 30 post reels for him. How much did you take for it? Because 30 reels sounds like a lot. Are you doing all the editing and recording as well? Is there a value of web dev in Spain? Probably, but I imagine you need to speak Spanish. Copywriting is pretty important in my opinion when it comes to web design. I know a lot of web designers don't know copywriting, but I think they should, because otherwise the website is not really that useful. What degrees do you have? I have a higher certificate, which I got in 2 years in college for business management. And I don't have a degree for it, but I spent 2 years with chartered accountants before I decided to leave and start my business. Make sure I get 60% of your earnings. For what? Why? Why would you deserve it? Give me a good reason for why. Who are you? Why are you asking about this stuff? How about in other foreign countries? Web development is useful pretty much anywhere now. In almost any developed nation, in like most of Europe, America, Canada. Not sure so much about, well, honestly, probably even some places in Africa. I know Nigeria for sure, yes, but I don't know much about the other countries because I just don't know much about them. Not in Asia. Well, I don't know much about Asia, but I know Europe, yes, for sure. Pretty much every country in Europe. You want to become a web developer. Cool. All right. Are you in school, college? What are you doing? I'm gonna get water. I'll be right back. Literally like 30 seconds. I'm back. I deserve 60% because I want it. Yeah, great reason. Yeah, I just started. All right. And how's that going for you? It is very popular in Asia. I mean, I imagine web development nowadays is probably popular literally everywhere, except for like some very niche countries. It's a very great skill to have, especially because a lot of web developers are super shit. A lot of them have like really bad experience with cyber security, so a lot of their websites are like easily crackable. A lot of them don't offer backend implementation, they only do the design. So there's a lot of opportunity there. Web development honestly is good. If I hadn't went to editing videos the route, I would have chosen web development. Yeah, it's a great skill to have nowadays for sure, especially making very nice websites. We spent the last few days working on web design in the last few streams. So it's a networking client. It's from Alex, a Bulgarian colleague. And right now it's 400 euro, which is fuck all. Man, that is low. Supposedly the guy has money. He isn't sure about all this marketing. So for this money, I will only do the idea generation and editing. You know what might help? Just for future. So I decided to actually start offering like a trial for my services as well. I kind of took inspiration from Prof when it comes to that. I feel like it's good to have like a fee, which is your main fee, and then the trial fee. So you give them the trial, and if they're happy with your work, they pay the full amount. Because that way you don't have that issue where you take a small upfront payment for like as a maintenance fee, and you end up having that consistently, and it's hard to increase prices because you've already agreed to that price. Whereas if you make it clear that it's a trial payment, then you give them the trial. If they're happy, they're getting good results from it. Well, then you're like, okay, well now if you're happy with it, you want to keep the system, you got to pay the full amount. I imagine that probably solves a lot of those like issues with taking small amounts up front. So for this money, I'll be, yeah. Okay. Why is there a character limit here? I don't know. I didn't set it. Ask YouTube. I didn't do the selling here. I didn't even talk to the client. Ah, so was it just Alex just gave you, he was just like, oh, I have this friend who could do XYZ, and you both just agreed like that and started working on it? Or how did that work? You and Alex are really talking a lot now, aren't you? You made that video together as well? That was a while ago at this point. That was like a month ago. I have a CSC degree, but lots of competition. What is CSC? All you people with your acronyms. I hate acronyms, man. Just type the full word. There's so many. See, like, this is the issue. I put in CSC and it says child sexual exploitation. So I really doubt that's what you meant. This is why I hate acronyms. Like, don't just type the full word, please. Nobody in any other industry except people in your industry understand the acronyms. Okay? Please just use the full words. See, there you go, Bartek. This is exactly how these clips happen. Computer science engineering. Okay, thank you, thank you. Look, this is just a note for the future. Look, just say the full word. Nobody knows what your acronym means except other people in your industry. Basically, Alex didn't talk to the client as well, so web. Oh. So you didn't talk to him at all? Alright. Well, at least you get some money out of it. I'm kind of desperate for money. Do you want to split the client? I'll do 15 videos. You can do 15 videos and we split the 400. Computer science engineer, yes. We've established this now. It is not child sexual exploitation. Big difference. Look, I know it's easy to get confused sometimes, but there's a huge difference between computer service engineering and child sexual exploitation. They have a little bit of overlap, but not much. We're never gonna get the fucking work today. I need to start focusing on this damn script. Anyway, let's see. What do I have written here? I don't even know where to start. Okay, so Kamsi, hey, welcome. Nice to have you here. So I think I should probably make some kind of outline. So, we need an attention. Let me put attention grabbing headline. You know, some kind of quick offer. Well, then I guess that would go into the headline. Explain the offer more. Have a guarantee. Include some urgency. I'm off to work. Bye. Bye. Hope you have a good time at work. Nice to see you here. Maybe I'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks. Bye. What else do we need? Urgency. Attention grabbing headline. Explain the offer more. Maybe agitate, pain point. Guarantee. We also want What else do we want? Discourage other options. And then call to action. That's probably a decent outline for us. I also kind of want to rework my primary offer, like my headline, because it's a bit like unbelievable. So I think I might actually pull up Mr. GPT, see if we can come up with some kind of better offer headline. I was trying to do it right before stream, but didn't get too good of a result from it. Give me a sec. Okay. Let's go through them. I didn't even get to finish the second one that I posted. I use GPT for my video scripts all the time. I usually write like the outline of my scripts of what I want in them, and then I use ChatGPT for some ideas. Then I write out the full script more, and then I like funnel it back into ChatGPT, have it generate some more ideas, and then if I like any of the stuff in it, I would include some of it inside the script, and then I would go through my script one final time and try to see if the script, has all the right elements in it. So I use it as well. I usually just use it for ideas, like how to phrase certain things, because sometimes it's useless, but sometimes it can help improve a script. Like there's a lot of instances where I would upload a script, I'd be like, hey, can you improve this? And it's like, yeah, here's what you should write, blah, blah, blah. And it's just total garbage. And I'm just like, okay, never mind. Here is my script. This is the final version. Learn from it. Learn my tone, etc. And over time, the more you do that, the better it gets. And sometimes it could actually just build almost entire scripts based on my tone. So it's pretty neat. How does your business work? So we have an email campaign running right now, which has an offer to send a video to the person, giving them some kind of like explanation on what they could do to get more customers. When they say yes, I send them the video, and then after that I need to follow up with them and try to get them on a call to sell them. What we sell is Facebook ads and done for you sales funnels, which is so we run Facebook ads for them. Somebody clicks on the ad, they get brought to a landing page. The landing page sells whatever, like has some kind of lead magnet, either some kind of quote estimator or free on-site checkup, whatever. Give them a reason to opt in. They give you their name and email, and then we send them follow-up emails trying to get them to book in, so we could book the caller straight into the calendar of the client. Hey, Crackbot, what's up? How you doing? You only live once, my guy. True. Probably. Your script is actually very understandable, so big W. What script? Did you watch that one video I have? That one long YouTube video I have? Are you using GPT 4.0? What should I be using? Should I be using Grok? Should I be using Claude? Should I be using Perplexity? I like 4.0. I'm used to it. I don't know if any of the other ones are better or not. There's probably some that are better than others. I think Claude is probably better at copywriting. I heard that somewhere. Don't know how true that is. What do you have against 4.0? 4.0 mini? Why? Why would fastest at advanced reasoning? But I don't really need advanced reasoning. I'm using it for copywriting. Isn't this more for coding? Like it doesn't, I'm not coding. Hey, Eliana, what happened to the start of your name? It was Kamzi Eliana a second ago. I swear some of these names really sound like I'm getting ligmud. One of these days, someone is gonna succeed with getting me to say something I shouldn't say. Anyway, let's go through these. So right now, my headline is get 10 plus ready to buy clients in 30 days, or we work for free until you do. That's my current headline, but I'm thinking 10 or more is too many, because some of these people are only getting like 2 to 3 paying clients a month. So to tell them I'm going to get them 10 or more is just too unbelievable. And one way that you can improve your marketing significantly is by being honest. If stuff sounds too good to be true, people don't want to follow up on it. You'll see a lot of that actually in advertising, where sometimes somebody will say, oh, we'll run your entire business for you, build everything from scratch, yada yada, for 27 bucks. Like, obviously, that sounds like a super scam. Like, who's gonna accept that deal? Most people who have a functioning frontal lobe are gonna realize that that's probably a scam. Because why the fuck would anyone do that? If it's that easy to run a business, they would just do it themselves a million times over and become the richest man on earth. Just got back from gym, my arms are dead. I need to work out more. I keep fucking forgetting to do it. Worst one's Copilot. I think 1 to 5 is good, don't you think? 1 to 5 what? What did I miss? What do you mean by 1 to 5? You talking about these? Yeah, maybe they are. I don't know, I need to read them. Fill your calendar with quality jobs in 30 days would be good. We put your business in front of local customers fast. That's not like that good. We'll bring you more work. That could probably be rewritten to sound better. I kind of like a variation of this, maybe something like fill your calendar with new customers in 30 days. With new customers or with quality jobs. The thing is, I don't know if they'd understand what quality means in this case. Fill your calendar with new customers, with new jobs in 30 days. There's one. I'm downing some caramel flavored protein right now. It's beautiful. You love your snacks, don't you? You love your cookies. Where are your cookies at? Put your name in. Okay, don't like that one. Tired of slow months. 2 on the nose. Book jobs or we work for free. 4th one is good. Yeah, you're probably right. But it's not super specific. I think something like new customers is better than book jobs. New jobs, maybe. New booked jobs. Running low on cookies, don't remind me. Wouldn't you want me to remind you so you can go stock up? Or are you trying to quit? Trying to quit the cookies? Too many cookies. Book jobs in... Book jobs or we work for free. Something like that. I need the sub headline as well. We run local ads that bring in serious ready or keep working until they do. That doesn't make sense. New opportunities. Opportunity is too vague of a word. You don't want to be vague in copywriting. Cheap cookies, they're too addictive. They got dodgy stuff in it. Yeah, true. What about digestibles? Have you ever had those? Okay, I need the sub headlines as well. We run local ads that bring in serious, ready to book customers. Well, it does make sense. It's just a bit wordy. They're pretty good. I usually have off-brand version of chocolate digestives, as the official digestives cost a fortune. Do they? I remember when they were like a euro or something. Bro, I love digestibles though. I don't think they are digestible at all. Yeah, they probably give you like major diarrhea or something. I don't like cookies. I'm not a fan of cookies, personally. They just make me feel a bit sick. I think it's the sugar content. It's just too high in sugar for me. Okay. We run local ads that bring in serious, ready to book customers. Eh. Stop relying on word of mouth. Yeah, that's not bad. We can work with that. Well, tradesmen like you get us without chasing or waiting around. Eh. Get your phone ringing with people ready to book, ready to buy, I think would be better. Probably work with that too. Ready to buy. Oops. Doxed myself. Did some rewrites on my scripts, made it so the AI is broken down into sections like AI email handler and SMS handler. Nice. Good stuff. I still need to make that mapping for you, right? We need to think about how that's going to be laid out. So little time in the day and so much stuff to do. Okay. No chasing leads, no wasting time. Yeah, okay. System to get you new customers every week. I don't know. Bring local customers straight to you on autopilot. Don't know how I feel about that. You keep working your trade, we handle marketing. Don't like that. I work on some small stuff which marketers will use to promote or handle clients. Researching other ways people promote, finding ways to automate. All right, nice. We bring you new job inquiries. Inquiries, what a word to use in a headline. You need to write stuff at a 5th grade English level or people are not going to be interested. Facebook ads, local targeting, a full system done for you so your phone rings more without you doing more. And that's kind of okay. Maybe we could tweak it. I also accidentally went 250% over my API rate limit on MailSack, so they're not happy with me. How did you already go over a rate limit? How many messages were you sending? It seems like that's a very low limit. Like, were you just sending them repeatedly? What is their rate limit? Like, usually the ones I'm used to, they're like 5 or 10 API requests every minute or something. It was a free version which okay. Yeah, fair enough. Every 30 seconds, I left it running overnight like an idiot. Rough. Reliable way to get more local jobs every month. That's kind of okay. Because they have issues with reliability. That's one major thing which we're kind of trying to solve for landscapers is most of them rely on word of mouth because they don't have marketing systems in place. So that's one thing that's a thing that we can sell them is reliability. They say I sent 5,300 requests. Yikes. Yeah. Did they you're saying they're not happy with you? Like, in what way? They allowed the requests, which is weird. Isn't the point of rate limits that they should fail if you break the limit? Do they not have that system in place? They're just complaining to you like, hey, you went over the rate limit. Send an email saying you're going to go over monthly rate limit at the rate you're going. Ah, okay. So it was one of those emails. Okay. So it's a monthly rate limit. They have a monthly and then the 30-second one. I might be back. All right. Cool. Have fun with whatever you're doing. Maybe you're taking a shit or something. Hope it's gonna go smooth. I don't know what you're doing, but I'll see you back in a minute then. We could work with that. Know where your next jobs are coming from. Yeah, but that's not gonna be as reliable for a lot of the, like, as interesting as some of the others for those people. Only take jobs you want to do. Nah. Spend less time chasing jobs, more time doing them. Yeah, maybe. Hope it goes smooth. Hell nah. Sorry. That was a bit weird. Sometimes I don't have a filter on my head. My thoughts. If I get an actual physical server, I'm going to host my own private mailing client to send emails faster at no cost. Alright. Well, the server is going to cost you, but yeah, other than that, sounds good. How do you even host your own mailing client? I didn't even know that's something you can do. Does that affect, does hosting your own private mailing client affect your, like, sender reputation in any way? Spend less time chasing jobs and more time doing them. I kind of like it, but eh. I still think it's not specific enough. Our ad system brings ready to book leads straight to your phone while you focus on the work. Yeah, that we can work with that. Stop hoping for referrals, start getting booked on autopilot. We build your online lead system, launch your ads consistent new customers each month. Oops. The sub headlines are much better than the headlines. No, not from my knowledge. Depends on your DNS configuration or something called DMARC. Yeah, I know DMARC. Tells the email service how to handle your email verification without your emails going spam. Okay. So if you have DMARC set up, that's like the main thing for email sender reputation. Yeah, everybody should set up DMARC. It's kind of funny that nobody really tells you about that shit when you buy your own emails. Like, they don't tell you to set up something like DMARC. It's something that, like, I found out about it by complete chance. Really wish that these mailing servers would just inform you that you should do it. People charge money for custom emails. I find that insane because you can make them for free. How? I'm paying Microsoft for my custom email. I'm also getting Excel out of it, so it's kind of like a dual thing, you know? If I set up another one, it would probably be to set up like an info email or something, one like another account which doesn't need Excel and stuff. The SMTP lets you create a bunch of emails under your domain. Where do the messages go then? Do they get rerouted to your main inbox? Yeah, I would like one that's support email. That's kind of okay as well. It's not super specific for, well, it is specific, but it's not going to be applicable to many people. I'd rather have one that's applicable to as many people as possible on my website. You can use email forwarding or just use something like Thunderbird, which is the official mailing software, easy to reply and send emails. All right. Yeah, maybe I should set up a support email for that, because I wanted to set up a support email, but I really didn't want to pay for another subscription for it. Okay. You know, this is probably enough for us to work with. I'm already sweating. Like, that, literally, that's all it took. I'm already sweating. I need the AC back on. Like usual, it seems like this is gonna take longer than I expected, so we might only get the VSL thing done today and no emails. But maybe we'll do emails tomorrow. Because now I need to fix up my headline as well, because it's important, because that's what I'm going to use in my sales letter as well. All right, fill your calendar with new jobs in 30 days. New jobs / customers in 30 days. Yeah. I can sort you out for SMTP stuff, just bit DNS configuration, and it will let me create infinite emails under domain, but we'll handle that later on. Yeah, it's not like super urgent or anything. We don't need it right now. Okay, so what are we gonna use? Fill your calendar with new jobs in 30 days. I kind of like that one. In 30 days, or we work for free, something like that. Customers is probably more generic, which is better. Days. Or we work for free. A reliable way to get more local jobs. Never worry about where the next job will come from. Book jobs. Fill your calendar with new customers in 30 days, or we work for free. Bit long. I think that's probably around what we're gonna use though. Stop relying on word of mouth. We build your online system, run your ads, and get you real inquiries. Maybe we should say new jobs. We could try new jobs in 30 days. Stop relying on word of mouth. We'll build your online system. Run your ads, and get you real bookings. All done for you. We set up the full system. Run your ads and get your phone ringing. Get your phone ringing with people ready to buy. Just on user report on Bulgarian man caused a station explosion after filling his tires with petrol. How retarded do you have to be to fill your tires with petrol? Hey Delta, what's up? I feel like I remember your name. Have you been here before? I can see you. Yes. Did I ignore you for a couple of seconds? Yeah, the chat is over here for me on this side. So when I'm looking that way, I can't see it. Needed to not distract me a huge amount. Thanks for the subscription, Delta. Nice to have you here. I forgot. I should probably turn on the music. I have this ready. There you go. That'll be a little bit less boring now. Maybe I'll lower it just a little more. Still think it was a little loud occasionally. I like it when it's just very faint in the background. Like, it just fills it up a little bit, you know? What are you trying to build? I just came now. So we're just doing our video sales letter. We're building a digital marketing agency from scratch. We run Facebook ads and build done-for-you sales funnels, including like website landing pages and stuff for service-based businesses. Right now I'm doing a video sales letter, which is a video selling my service. You've probably seen those. It's one of those videos where when you land on somebody's website, you just see a video there, which sells on the service and the website. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm coming up with the headline, and then we'll try to script out the sales letter. Maybe locals instead of people. I don't know. Might have to try that. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Don't like this. We set up the system, run the ads, and bring in qualified leads who are ready to book. No chasing required. Don't like that. Our ad system brings ready to book leads straight to your phone. Don't like that. Get you consistent customers. Maybe something like this then. Side. Headline and subhead. Fill your calendar with new jobs in 30 days, or we work for free. Stop relying on word of mouth. We build your online system, run your ads, and get your phone ringing with people ready to buy. Something like that, maybe. Hope you succeed. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm also trying to ways to make money, but fail. What do you do? What are you selling? Oh. We build your online system, run your ads, and get your phone ringing with people ready to buy. Hey Moby, what's up? How are you doing? Started dropshipping a couple months ago, but it failed. What failed about it? What didn't work out? I can probably guess, but I want to hear it from you. What did you try and what didn't work? Thing is, the or we work for free doesn't make a lot of sense right now if I don't give a specific number. With maybe 5+ new jobs in 30 days, or we work for free. Something like that. Lack of sales. Well, but how did you try to get customers? Did you run ads? How much did you spend on ads? What were you selling? Like, there's so much. It's hard to diagnose the problem without knowing any of the context. Usually the issue is people either give up too soon, or their marketing sucks, or they didn't spend enough on ads, or they picked a shitty product. Like, there's a lot of reasons why it would fail. I can probably do 5 jobs. It's not super unreasonable. And then the work for free thing, we can include that as the one-time offer. In 1 to 2 months, I could probably get them 5 jobs at least. 5 plus new jobs. In 30 days, or we work for free. Like at this point, I need to consider, do I want to still run this as the offer? Is my guarantee still gonna be we work for free? Because if not, I'm gonna have to change a bunch of shit on my website again. Or will I? Let me take a quick look at what's gonna be on my website. I want to see if it would still make sense if I made my offer, if I made my guarantee different. Get 5 plus ready to black lines booked in your new jobs. New jobs booked in your calendar in 30 days, or we work for free until you do. Yeah, you know what? I could probably do 5. Let's do 5. Maybe we won't do 5. Maybe we'll change it later. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. I spent a couple hundred on ads and I sold a product like a portable game thingy, like a Game Boy that has 10,000 games. Facebook ads has to be specific. Yes. Seen a lot of those on Insta. Yeah, dropshipping is very saturated now. Saturated usually just means that there's high demand. Like it means that it's working for most people. Sorry, not working for most people. That's not the right way to say that. It means that it's working like a good bit. I don't know how to phrase it properly, but dropshipping can work. It just needs to be done right. A couple $100 is not enough. Especially depending on how much you're actually selling the thing for. Usually, a not very experienced marketer can get between 1 and 2 times ROAS if they do a decent job. So if you're selling it for like a couple hundred and you've only put in a couple hundred, you might not even get anything out of it. So, hey Kian, thanks for subscribing. Nice to have you here. So the issue with dropshipping is you need to do it right. There's a right way to do dropshipping nowadays. For example, you can do branded dropshipping. That's already a huge differentiator. Dropshipping, another problem is the fact that the margins are usually really low. Because it's hard to make money, because usually the amount that you pay is like kinda up there already. Like you'd usually sell lower priced products. Some of them are like very unknown brands as well. It's a difficult thing to make work. You're better off doing branded dropshipping. So you would contact the manufacturer and try to get them to do your own personal brand and put it onto the product. Or you get it shipped to you, you put on the branding, and then you ship it out. Then you could increase the price more on whatever it is you're selling and start to build up your brand as well. Because if it's unbranded products or very weird brands, then people will be less interested in it. Look, there's a way to make drop shipping work. You just need to do it right. You also need a lot of consistency. Maybe we'll start drop shipping or any kind of business because a quick rich scheme, but all businesses are a long-term game. Yeah, there are ways to like get rich quick, but it's not going to be a consistent thing. If you want an actual long-term business that's successful, you need to look at it in a long-term sort of purview. You can't just think, okay, I'm going to try this for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. If it doesn't work, I'm going to quit. Like, I've already been doing this for a few months. It took me a while. I made a lot of mistakes. I've learned a lot. It's tough, you know? I got clueless because I'm 14. Look, at least you're trying. You're ahead of your peers if you're at least giving it a chance. But you really just need to spend a lot of time actually learning marketing and learning how all of these things work. Hey bro, what are you doing? We're doing the headline and sub-headline that I'm going to use on my website right now, because I'm writing the video sales letter that's going to go on the front of my website, and I need to have a good headline for it. Completely true. People join in dropshipping hoping based on some courses that they'll make thousands. Yeah, it's never the case. People who are selling those courses are just trying to funnel you to scam you. They make content which makes it sound like you're gonna be rich, but it's a lie. Forget about getting rich quick. Think about how you can get rich slow. Forget about speed. Just try your best, do hard work, try to do it quickly, but accept that it might take you 5 years, 10 years. Just accept it. You'll enjoy the process more. Content creation and live streaming definitely are only thing in 2025. Live streaming, not exactly. Make about whatever per ad. Yeah, the thing is about live streaming is it has a lot of like upside potential, but I think that the best form of live streaming is when you can just be yourself and have your own kind of character that you develop. But it's also the hardest to make work because a lot of it depends on you being an interesting person. So if you're not entertaining, if you're not naturally good at communicating, if you know, just aren't interesting, you know, you're gonna struggle. How can someone make $100 in a day? By getting a job. Yeah, it's usually pretty good. A lot of jobs in Ireland would pay you $100 a day. It might, honestly, $100 a day is like almost minimum wage, I think, at this point. Ireland ones do best right now, specific things like gaming or development. You hit a cap at a certain point. Yeah, but that's fine. Like, who cares about caps? I think, again, it really depends on you as a person. You can make gaming work if you're actually genuinely funny or interesting. But it's hard, and most people are not that. High risk, high reward game, otherwise you're gonna waste 3 to 4 hours daily. That's kind of why I'm doing this, because I still kind of do some of my work anyway. And I just have to, I get to have the content on top of it. Okay, but taking the question seriously, $100 a day. There's a lot of stuff that you can sell. You can do ghostwriting, digital marketing agency, social media management. You need to essentially find a skill which is marketable. So in other words, a job, something that people buy regularly, get really, really good at it, and then sell it. I can give you an example, for example, with car washing, or something like power washing. Imagine you start a power washing company. You buy a bunch of equipment, whatever it is that you need, spend a few $100, probably won't be that much for like a cheap one. Go to your neighbor, ask them, hey, I'm starting this business, I'm your neighbor, do you want me to do your yard for free? They're gonna say yes, most likely, unless they're stupid. You do it, do a good job, ask them for a review on your website that you will have set up that you should do as well. They leave you a review, great, first review. Go to the next house, hey, I'll do your thing for free. There's another review. Go to the next house, hey, look, I'm your neighbor, I did these other 2 houses for power washing, your yard looks like it's dirty, would you like me to do it for you? It's $50. Now you have a little bit of social pressure. They see the work that you did because they can see your reviews, they can see all of the stuff you did because it's like right over the fence, and now they're way more likely to actually purchase from you. You're also local. The biggest difficulty with selling things is trust. People don't buy from you because they don't trust you. If you make somebody a deal which is better, which is in their favor, the only reason a person would ever say no is if they don't believe you. It's all about trust. You need to sell a product that's more valuable for the person you're selling to than for you, and you need them to trust you. Those are the key 2 things, and you'll be able to sell anything. So there's some good advice for you there. Other people won't tell you that. Don't listen to the gurus. They're not going to tell you shit like that. They'll make $100 a day from online work from home. Yes. I wouldn't say high risks live streaming is once affiliated, you can get paid even small amount just for gaming. Yeah. There's no instant way in remote work without a lot of effort and research. True. It is tough. Are you from Ireland? I grew up in Ireland, so yeah. I'm from Lithuania, but I grew up in Ireland. What kind of effort and research are you talking about? Are you currently working a job? No, this is my job. I have no money. Hey Lara, what's up? I'm good. Sorry for not getting back to you for a bit. I was in the middle of a spiel. How you doing? But yeah, rewind this video, save that as a clip for yourself. That's the best advice you're gonna hear about starting a business. Probably almost anywhere. Someone could do it with the click of a finger. Everyone would be doing it. Online work, you have to research. Yeah, it's never easy. Start, then come back stronger. Yes, I agree. Can you repeat again? No. It was long. Just go back. Shall we get in touch? Because my mother's calling me for dinner. I have to go. All right, cool. I'll see you. Look, you can find me on Instagram if you want to talk to me. It's the same name as on the YouTube. Hope you enjoy your dinner, brother. Hope you have a great day. Do you think rage baiting and posting extreme content and making money is legit and ethical? Well, it is ethical. I guess it depends on your ethics. I mean, as long as you're... Well, it depends on what you mean by rage baiting. If you're actually, like, ruining people's lives, then no, it's not okay. But if you're just annoying people because it's funny, then who cares? And what do you mean by extreme content? Thanks for the advice. No problem. Look, just keep it up. You're doing well already. Other people at your age are not looking into this kind of stuff. So just keep it up. Bye. Yeah, look, ask me any questions if you have any. Feel free to DM me on Instagram. Rage baiters are annoying content, to say the least. Yeah, I really hate those pranksters that you know, make up all... God, my brain broke. I've seen some which have, like, made really stupid pranks where, like, they got shot and shit because they were disturbing people. I think that's kind of funny, honestly, because they deserve it. What social media do you have? Everything. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, wherever you want to find me. LinkedIn. You can see my whole work history there. In case you want to work with me and you don't trust me. There we go. We're going back to the whole trust thing. I'm very open about everything, so you guys trust me. It's important to me. Anyway, fill your calendar with 5+ new jobs in 30 days or we work for free. Stop relying on word of mouth. Build your online system. We build your online system, run your ads, and get your phone ringing with people ready to buy. That's good enough for now. I'll just run with that. Can I talk to you on LinkedIn? Yeah, if you want. Big ups LinkedIn. I don't like LinkedIn that much. Not my preference. It's too corporate. It's like weird corporate. It's like when you work... I worked in an office like that because I did auditing. Super weird environment. I'm back, totally not from the shitter. Well, welcome back. Nice to have you back. Hope your butt is clean. I need to stop. I'm sorry. Look, I take it back. That doesn't mean I'm saying your butt should be dirty. No, look, I'm just forget I said anything. Just forget everything. Okay, just move on, please. Bube John, hi. How are you doing? I said hi as well. What is the thing about saying hi? Is there like a button that you press that just like said hi? I don't know how it works. I've never watched a short stream. How does that work? Yes. Well, that would make sense. Hey, Prem. What's up? You're already in here, right? Yeah, you are. Okay, let's get started on this. If you run a service business, you want 5 or more jobs booked on autopilot. I don't know, I just saw a button and clicked. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, there are auto buttons for high, cool. Yeah, alright. What's your opinion about platforms like Fiverr and Upwork? I mean, they're fine. Probably like anywhere, probably loads of scammers. I've talked to some people before who said that they paid someone off Fiverr to do something and they did a really shit job. I mean, you get what you pay for, right? You pay for a cheap service, you get a cheap service. So you kind of have to expect that. You can find some, like, you know, there's sometimes gold in the mine of shit. But typically you get what you pay for. Hello, sir. Any advice from 21 from Africa? I'm broke. Tell me things you know that may help me earn money. Pick a skill, anything that people would like to buy. For example, I'll just say something like car washing. I don't know much about Africa. This might not be applicable to you, but say car washing. Buy the equipment for the car washing, whatever. Do your neighbor's car for free. Go up to them, say, hey, I'm your neighbor. I'm running a car washing business. Would you like me to wash your car for free? Do it, get a review. Do the next guy, do it for free, get a review. Go to the third guy and say, hey, look, I did the neighbor's cars. Would you like me to do your car? It's 50 bucks. Or whatever is like an appropriate amount in your city. And bam, that might be your first customer. That's just a general idea. The main two factors you need to know about running a business. Actually, I'll give you three. Pick a skill that is marketable, so people want to buy it. Get really, really good at it. And then the next thing is you need evidence of your work. And the third or some kind of social proof. And then you need to build trust. So have a skill that you're good at. And build up trust with people. This is why local businesses are easier to start. So that's pretty much all you need to know. The only reason anybody doesn't buy from you... Oh, sorry, the other thing I forgot. You need to provide a service that's more value, gives more value to the person receiving it than to you. So with the car washing, the idea is that them paying you is less effort than them doing it themselves. So you need to do a good job. You need to make yourself worth the amount of money they're spending. So that's the key thing. If you provide a service that's more value to them than to you, and you find a way to make them trust you, which is either through social proof or be local or have proof of your work, whatever, then that's all you need to know about marketing, pretty much. Well, about starting a business at least. Marketing is like, you need to know about data and start collecting data, improving your marketing efforts and stuff, but that's like a really good start. What is CLG? You people and your acronyms. I'm so tired of acronyms, bruv. We had a whole thing about it earlier. Only thing I got a laptop and internet access. Well, you have arms and legs, no? Or am I assuming too much? What platform you'd like to recommend where anyone can get projects easily? Social media accounts like work. What skills should you learn in 2025? Programming is a really good skill in 2025. I'd really urge people to learn programming, especially surrounding large language models and AI. Hello, I have a thread channel, ran it for 3 months, got 19 ebook sales, 1,400 sales page visits that Gumroad, but I feel I can get more sales. Just need to work on my copy or a good sales page. 20k follow, 1 million monthly views. Nice. So is there anything is there like a question that you have regarding that, or? That's great. I'm happy you're doing so well. But yeah, there's always room for improvement. That's the wonderful thing about marketing. Try to do grass cutting for some people, make a work card or a laptop via Canva, print it out of a library or something, drop it through like 100 people's doors. Yeah, that's another thing. You can definitely do that. I wish I'd learned programming, not gonna lie. I learned editing and thumbnail making instead. How old are you? I feel like I'm not getting enough sales. I feel like it's not going well. I mean, look, if you want, I could try to maybe help you out. DM me on Instagram or something to see if we could, you know, get some kind of arrangement. between us that we could maybe get your sales up. 16. So what do you mean you wish you learned programming? You're 16, bro. Just start now. Go to college and do computer science. Problem solved. You're fucking young. What do you mean? You're acting like you're on your deathbed. This is a guy who cuts lawns for other people for free and makes reels out of it like before. Made a great business out of it. Yeah, that's another option. It's less likely to work though, because you're relying a lot more on social media. But that guy probably only does some of the free lawns on social media. Well, actually, there's another strategy for you. Do what I said. Like with the power washing or cutting grass or cleaning cars, whatever. When you do free work, record it and post it to social media using that guy's videos as a template for how you should make yours. And that will give you another outlet to make more money with. Programming is good, but can strain the brain. I can tell you that from years of experience, yeah. I already chose high school. So, I mean, you don't... That's fine. Just when you go to college, you can do programming. You can still learn at home. You can do your own research. There's loads of free, like, guides and help, like the Odin project, for example, and a bunch of other shit where you can learn programming for free. You just need to want it. You don't need school to learn it. You can ask some comm dude, you know, he has been doing programming for a very long time, and most of it was self-study. And he's way ahead of people in his college. So, you don't need it. You could just do it yourself. Many people like tech gurus say don't learn programming because AI can do that. For now, they cannot do it. No. It's probably going to be a while before it can completely erase programmers. And also, that's why I said you can focus on LLMs and AI, because you're going to be the one designing and building upon the AI. How is it going to replace you? You're the one in control of it. People who say AI replaced programmers don't know programming or cybersecurity. Yes, true. Actually, just 19, use 99% of money for my school fee. I'm not sure I can afford you. Look, if it was like a small arrangement, I wouldn't charge a lot. I'm still early in the journey. I don't have a lot of customers, so I'm really not too picky when it comes to cost. I would do it as long as you... Like, I don't know how much money you have. You're saying 99%. But you're saying you're getting some sales from this book and stuff. So, I don't know. What would I do it for? I'd probably do it for like a couple €100 a month. Plus some kind of sales percentage. Wouldn't be too expensive. Because it's a step, you know? Blah, on either starting making cringe reels, posting on Insta and gain followers. Yeah, but then you gotta figure out how to convert those people into paying customers. I want to learn Python. How can I learn? There's probably a bunch of guides online about it. You should ask some comm dude. He probably knows. Oh, you already did. That was for him. Right. My mistake. You're right, actually, but I don't know. I decided to work on YouTube till high school ends. If you think it'll work out and you think you do a good job and you be consistent with it, don't stop ever. Because in 10 years, you will have some kind of following. I know it's hard for you to think that far ahead, but sometimes I look back and think, how far would I be now had I just continued making a video a week? As a long-term thing, it's an amazing thing to do. If you can do it as a hobby on the side and just keep doing it for many, many years and improve every day, it's going to be a huge opportunity for you. And also, you have time in your day. You're 16. Come on. You can do programming on the side. YouTube Shorts, I'd recommend, as they automate Insta Reels posting now, so it's hard to get noticed. YouTube Shorts hit the algorithm very well. Yeah, YouTube Shorts algorithm is not bad. I'm so mad at it sometimes, though, because sometimes I get, like, really good watch percentages and good swipe rates, but my videos don't do well. Like, the video that did best recently, got, like, almost 10,000 views, was the fucking... The video where I looked up the Nigersaurus. So stupid. And the swipe rate, why is it so damn good? Like 70% of people stopped on the video, and the hook of the video was, I can't say that. Someone's gonna clip it and take it out of context. Why did that do so well? Maybe I just need to preface every video with that now. Damn stupid. This is super unique. What's super unique? The hook was not interesting at all. That is, like, maybe I don't understand what people find interesting. But I did not think that that was a good hook. I don't understand people. Sometimes I make a video where I'm like, yeah, this hook slaps and it does shit. Other times I get it right. Like with the Gorilla Sweat video. I was right there. I was like, yeah, people are gonna want to know about Gorilla Sweat on the dark web. And I was right. But even then, that video barely got like 2,000 views. I don't understand. I'm missing something. I'm working on automated AI workflow, breaking it down, what it needs, etc. Yeah, just yapping about what he's making. On autopilot, without spending thousands of euros getting campaigns that don't work. This is actually decent already. Let me bring this up. What part of it do I want to use? People like weird stuff and fast paced the first 5 seconds. Yeah, but the first 5 seconds were just saying, was me saying, somebody, it was literally just, it wasn't even anything interesting. It was kind of like a setup like this, like on the shorts side. And it was just me saying, I can't say that. Somebody's gonna clip it and take it out of context. There was nothing there. There was a picture of a bird on screen. I don't get it. I did YouTube for 3 months, gained 5k subs, now I decided to do for 3 years till high school ends. Yeah, you're gonna do great if you keep going. This is why I should have picked something, like, maybe if I just switched to doing YouTube full time and made interesting videos like that, I could get more subs faster, but whatever. I'm growing super slow. I've made like almost 200 videos at this point. It's just not a very interesting topic. But to be fair, I also don't make like almost any actual horizontal YouTube videos. Nah, man, don't follow the trends. I think you're cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I can't. I don't have the choice right now anyway. But alas. I'm happy it's working out for you though. Keep going. Look, stay consistent. Don't stop in high school. Don't let it stop you. You're saying you're going to do it for 3 years till high school ends. Don't stop. Just keep doing it. If you're already at 5k subs, you're doing great. Just keep it up. Improve every day. Make videos more consistently. You're going to do awesome. And then you can come back to me when you're super rich and famous and go like, this man convinced me to keep going and not stop. And then you're going to get me a bunch of people, get a bunch of people to know about me. It's a very selfish act. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna go get some water. I'm back. When did you start YouTube? These organic or inorganic? Who are you asking? Probably the guy with more subs. When I get famous, I'll make him remember you and know my word on it. Okay, cool. Best of luck to you. Just trust me, look, keep it going. If I could undo time, one thing that I would have done is never stop posting videos. I wish I had done that. If you run a service-based business and want 5 or more new jobs booked on autopilot, in 30 days, has Deborah's server. You didn't even post the link, or did you? Did it get removed? Maybe you're not allowed to post links. Maybe I should just make you a mod. How does that work? Can I do that? Add as moderator. Can review and remove chat message, hide or pull out users. Yeah, here you go. Can I do that? How does this work? I don't know how it works. Here you go. Did that work? It's now standard moderator for your channel. There you go. Your channel will be 1M. Nice content you have. Which one? The other dude, probably. Yeah, my content is not very good. I'm a censored minority. Test works. Checked out your YouTube, 179 videos and low subscribers, I think. Why you aren't going on? Your channel isn't well optimized. I have friends who have gotten to 10 in 2 months, 20, 30 videos. Can you explain briefly what you... yeah, well, look, what can you do? My channel is optimized for the content I'm doing. It's just the content is not a super interesting thing. Plus, I've also only posted shorts for the majority of time. And then I only started live streaming 3 weeks ago. So if I had, like, if I was posting more horizontal videos, it'd probably grow faster. But anyway, it's fine. At least you think that I'm doing well. You know, it's good when people tell you that they like your content, even if the content is not getting a good push on the algorithm. It's nice to hear from people's opinions that they think that it should be. So maybe it means that it eventually will be. Can you explain briefly what you're doing in your live streams? I'm here for 3 days in a row and you didn't get what you do. Can you make it clear, please? Yeah, so we run... Okay. I'm running a digital marketing agency called Serpicor. We sell Facebook ads to landscapers. Facebook ads and sales funnels, which is like landing pages, their websites and stuff like that, to landscapers. Right now, we're in the process of getting clients. So we set up an automated outreach system, which is going in the background, which I'm updating everybody on every day. We got 2 positive replies so far, and we, you know, I sent the email, whatever. So I'm just basically showing the behind the scenes of what it is I'm doing in my business. And anything that I do off stream, I update everybody on every day before we start the work for the day. The last few days have just been website design. I was designing my website, which I'm going to be updating soon. And today we're trying to write this video sales letter script, but it's... we're getting a bit distracted because we're getting a lot of people asking questions. So I hope that answers your question. You see some of your websites. You can see my current website. I need it to be... It's not updated though. We reworked the design, which I can show you as well. This is my current website that I'm using. But like I said, we redesigned this. So I could show you my redesigned version, which I'm going to be updating. It's not fully finished, but it's finished enough. I also have this one that I made for somebody, which is a water filtration company. This is just a landing page. This is the kind of thing we're going to be selling to our clients. This kind of thing. A landing page with either a video or some kind of lead magnet. So that's a page I made for somebody. Let me show you my wireframe real quick for my new site. So here is in and around what my new site is going to look like, except all of the massively big gaps. I'm going to fix that, obviously. This is just a general overview. Once I build it in Webflow, it's gonna look a little different. Yeah, there's a general idea for you. Isn't it better to make this service to more people or more businesses and people offer online services? In general, yeah, but you want to be specific with your marketing, because when you're very small and you're starting out, if you pick a specific business that you sell to, you stand out more. So that's the benefit. For my website, I'm going to make it more general. I'm going to just say service-based businesses instead of landscapers. But whenever you're selling, you kind of want to pick a niche, because it makes you seem more like an expert, which means you can charge more and people trust you more. So that's why. Bro gave out a mod. Yeah, because I know him. You can find the server here. Yes, this is true. Or in the description. Also true. You have a Discord? Cool. Yes, I do. For my experience, horizontal content isn't real audience. They just swipe away. Long form is awesome. You meant vertical. But yeah, I agree. I think the regular YouTube audience is better. But a lot, like most of the people that are regular viewers here came from the shorts. So I think it's harder to convert people to long-term viewers from shorts. But the regular videos don't get pushed to the algorithm at all. The regular streams, at least, they get no help from the algorithm. Hence why I'm doing both. So I'm just trying to convert long-term viewers from the shorts. To bring a lot of impressions, yes. If you post YouTube shorts, memes, you have significantly lower chance of getting a sub. Yep, true. Think about blockchain. There's something about patience, learning captives. Yeah. It's good. There's a lot of insiders. Like, yeah. What's Serpicore? That's my business. That's the name of my business. Shorts I use as self-promotion for my long form, the real deal. Yeah, I kind of do that as well. I'm right now I'm just posting clips because I don't have time to make other content, but I'm gonna be making more like horizontal streams. Sorry, horizontal videos, the regular videos out of the streams, and I think that's going to be good. You think if we kept sending emojis, maybe YouTube will make the streams suggest to more people? I don't think so. The best way that you can honestly like get more people is to just tell your friends. If you have any friends that you think would be interested in this kind of stuff and want to learn more about business and marketing, that's really the only thing you could do. That's a business in a site, yes. What's business about? Some dude, I'm gonna let you answer that because I've probably answered it a million times. You probably know at this point. Well, too bad. What are you referring to in terms of that? I don't have friends. Oh man. Damn. Poor dude. My friends are all interested in TikTok. Yeah. That seems pretty typical. That's probably why, like, the viewership is so low for stuff like this. Because it's just not a super interesting topic. And most people just aren't interested in this kind of long-term sort of strategic content. They want to see like, ha, funny, you know, dude screaming, twerking on his desk. It's easy to make content like that. But, yeah. That's not what I'm doing. Yes, some calm dude. Perfect. I'm interested in some game called Gag. I don't know what it is. Don't ask me either. I don't want to know, honestly. This kind of stuff for actual golden information. Yeah, I try to make it good. Like, one of the reasons I did it is because I'm sick of the online gurus who, like, you know, those get-rich-quick gurus like Iman Gadzi and some other people. I don't like that they make their content that's like, it's like mindset content disguised as educational content. So they make you think that after you watch the video, you're going to know how to be rich. But it's actually just a bunch of mindset tricks to try and get you to funnel into their course. So I was like, you know what? Fuck those guys. I'm going to actually show what happens in the business. And it's going to be a lot more interesting when I actually condense these streams, because there's a lot of dead air where we're just answering questions in the streams and not too much work. I'm going to condense the streams into short videos, which will actually be more like easy to follow. I'm just doing the live streaming to kind of have evidence. The scrolling shorts and your shorts came up, which is now really working. Meet a lot of people, get ideas from others. Yeah, the vids are all fake. They were already rich from the start. Those who was fraud or genuine about your opinion. It really depends. Maybe there's some that are good, but some are bad. Like some of them use marketing tactics to try and actually help you out, but some of them don't. The ones that I think you know don't is when they title their video something like how to build a $10,000 a month business, and then you click on the video and the whole time they're saying, oh, you need the mindset, you need to pick a niche, but don't actually tell you how to pick a niche or why. They're like, oh, and then you tell this person what to do. Sorry, you tell this person, you know, you reach out to your family to try and get them to buy your service, whatever. They don't actually tell you how to find the service to sell, how to get good at it, what to actually do, how to set up your onboarding systems, how to get clients, or anything else. It's all a bunch of surface level information to make you think like you're learning something, but most of it is just a bunch of mindset shit. And I really don't like the way that they run their business models. It really lacks authenticity. It makes them a lot of money, and perhaps the stuff that they're selling, the courses, are actually quite good, but the people that they're funneling into their courses are usually coming from that type of content, and the people that are this easily seduced by that type of content are likely gonna fail, even if they have the courses, because they wouldn't, even if the courses were good, they wouldn't know how to apply the information taught in them, which is the problem. It's just you go get a mortgage of millions of dollars to make a fortune. That's another type of guru. Yes, this is true. There's also scrolling shorts. What is this about? What are you building? Some calm dude to the rescue, please, again. Oral, he will answer you. Just give him a second. Oral is on the shorts stream. I'm sorry, I'm just pushing everybody on you now, but I hope you do it. Do you know how to get SMTP at cheapest price below $5 to $10 per month? You can ask some calm dude for that. He would know. He's just this is why you need to be moderator. Be a full-time moderator now. Ulterior motive, yes. CoffeeZilla makes a good point about this. Why would people sell their edge for a few $100 to $1,000 if that edge is making them shit ton? They wouldn't give out that edge without some ulterior motive. Yeah, that's the problem, is most of them disguise all of the shit. Like, they're saying that their courses have some kind of hidden information nobody has, but that's literally never the case. They give you stuff that you can find online, boring methods that do work. Perhaps they help you set them up. I'm not saying they don't, but I hate the way that they present everything, because it's just a bunch of manipulation tricks to try and funnel you into their course, and I don't like that. It's good marketing. It's amazing marketing, but that's why they're rich, because they're good at convincing people to buy shit. But they're not going to teach you how to do that. At least I haven't seen one that does. But yeah, the business, we're building a digital marketing agency where we run Facebook ads and done-for-you sales funnels for landscapers. Oops. This is gonna be one of those days where I get fuck all done again. Alas. It's fine. Is the music still going? Yes. You know what? I kind of want to listen to some music. I'm gonna put my headphones on. Nice. Usually the music is just for you guys. I want to focus actually on Sorry, I had to lock in for a minute. Just wrote out a draft of what I want this to look like. What's been going on here? Alright, no distraction. You can change time wasters to time consumers on the webpage. I think time wasters is better for the kind of people I'm going to talk to. I'm trying to use their lingo. Same way I'm saying word of mouth instead of referrals. Because remember, I'm targeting primarily landscapers right now, so I want to kind of use their lingo. So, time wasters is something that, especially in Ireland, that's a word they would use to describe it. What are the 3 most important things when starting a digital marketing agency? I got my first client through family and I'm building a new website for him and they want to go on and do Google/Meta ads. Well, what is it you're asking for specifically? Is it how to run the ads? Or how to learn to run ads? Or how to get clients? Like, there's a lot of... To just say 3 most important things is extremely vague. Because I can't just, like, tell you the magic sauce, you know, because it doesn't exist. It's a combination of many factors. So if you ask a more specific thing, like, is it clients you're concerned about? Is it running the ads you're concerned about? Maybe I'll be able to point you a little better in the right direction rather than just assuming, you know? Yeah, keywords for Google Ads is for sure. That's like the key thing. Having a good hook, also true. But yeah, it really depends on what you need help with. I think getting clients is probably the most important thing because without clients, you don't have shit. You don't have money. So I would say getting a system together to, like, you know, write some good emails, some DM templates, maybe cold calling templates, and start calling up a bunch of people. Have referral systems in place so that when you close a client, you're like, hey, who else do you know that could use a system like this, that could want to get more clients? Because usually business owners would know other business owners. The drive results were to learn the basics. Right now I'm concerned about getting, not concerned about getting more clients, but generating leads for him in order to get a great testimonial. Ah, okay. Okay. Well, since you're saying you don't have a lot of experience, so I'm just wondering. Thing is, it's kind of hard to say because I've been learning this stuff for a while now. So it's kind of hard to say where to start. The most important thing I would say, like, Facebook as a platform itself is not that complicated. So you can set up essentially one campaign with like 2 or 3 ad sets and then just have some ads inside that. So the platform itself is not too complicated. The key things you want to set is set a budget that's continuous. Don't set a timed budget. So like, don't set one that's for 7 days, for example. Make sure that you just monitor it every day and keep it running indefinitely, and preferably don't pause it, especially if it's doing well. Don't stop ads that are doing well. The other thing is testing. Also, make sure to test, A/B test. Always test only one thing at a time. So for example, if you're running a static image ad, you can, you know, change the headline on the same thing and then just run both together and see which one performs better with A/B testing. Getting data in to find out which ads are doing better and making decisions off that is super important. Make sure your hook is great. So the first thing that people read or see, because if nobody reads your ad, it doesn't matter what's in it. Hey man, I'm gonna give you credit, bro. Your title idea for this video is top tier. Not gonna lie, it hooked me. Oh, the building a business from scratch and a 2K a month business? Is that what you mean? I think that it would be better if I said 10K business, but the reason I didn't is because it's not actually the goal. Because my goal right now is just to survive. I need to make 2,000 a month to live before I run out of money. So maybe if I reach that goal, I will change it to be 10K because it'll be a cleaner thing. It'll get more people interested. But yeah, there's some ad stuff that you should know. In terms of where to learn, I'm not really sure. I think there's this guy called Ben Heath, which has a good YouTube channel on learning Facebook ads. You can learn marketing tactics from Alex Hormozy. I can't point you to like specific videos because there's just so much. You can watch my video as well. Look, I don't mean to self-promote, but I have a YouTube video which shows you every important factor you need to have in a high-performing ad. So that would actually be a good start for you as well. I explain it fairly clearly. You might not be able to apply it immediately because some of the information is like fairly summarized or surface level, but I try to give examples where possible and stuff. So you can check that out, see if that helps you. I hope you reach more than your goal. You got life on hard mode. Yeah, I literally, the whole premise of this is that I have about 90 days before I run out of money and I have to go back to living in my mom's basement. So I really got to get some paying clients sometime soon. We're on day 22. So anyway, yeah, so I locked in. I wrote this paragraph because we weren't doing shit. This is why these videos, like, condensed into those other videos are going to be better. And this is also why I can't do all of my work on stream, because I just wouldn't be able to focus. So it's usually the way that we go is like the first half an hour, we talk about what I've done off stream. I show you the progress of some stuff. And then we work on some not super important thing. And then I usually finish whatever we're working on off stream. What will be day 23 about? How far will you go? I'm going to go to 90 days because if I don't make money by then, I'm going to go broke. And if I do hit my goals, I don't know. Like, I'm probably not going to do this forever. But I don't know. The goal is my goal here is not necessarily to have a large following on YouTube. It would be nice, but that's not my main goal. My main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Sorry, I just remember that meme. No, my main goal is to have these live streams. Like, my main goal is to succeed at getting 2,000 a month from an online business from scratch and have all of it recorded. If I can do that, I don't really know where to go from there, because I just wanted to have that on YouTube. Maybe I will have another series where I try to scale it to be more. Maybe I will have another series where I try to automate my business, because that's something else that I want to do. I want to get my business to a point where most of it works automatically, and I think it's possible. So I think that might be really interesting to show that and how I do it. Although that might be dangerous, because if I show everybody how to automate the business and show everything, then everybody's just gonna copy me, even though it'd be a lot of work. Well, I guess actually, because it'd be a lot of work, some people would not do it. Because I wouldn't be able to condense everything in a way that would be easily digestible. It would still be hours and hours of content. My concern would be that if it's too easy to follow and I show the entire process of setting it up, people would just set up their own automated businesses and then there'd be like a saturation problem. Oh, nice, as I'm new in your channel. Should I watch videos from day one? Brother, that's like 60 hours of content. I really don't think you'll be able to get through it all. You can if you want, but look, I'm planning on making like summary videos that are like 10-minute YouTube videos starting from day one. So you can probably just start from here. I don't expect you to watch 60 hours to catch up. You can probably just watch from here if you're interested in the journey, and I'm going to be posting those summary videos where they're going to be posted as kind of like storytelling videos summarizing each day. I think it'll be quite interesting. It's going to be a voiceover sort of video. And you can just watch those if you want to catch up on what happened, because they're gonna, like, you know, summarize everything that happened in the 3 hours a day that I'm streaming for. So, I mean, look, if you want to go back and watch the live streams from the start, if you have that much time, or you want to put it up as background noise, go for it. But I will make those summary videos. I was actually planning to make the first one this week. I'll see if I can get around to it. I just don't have that much time. I wish I could do it. I wish I had an editor that I could pay, but I don't have money. I would pay an editor for sure to make some of these videos, because it would really speed up the process. What are you doing, bro? I'm writing a video sales letter script for my website right now. Well, I should be doing that, but I'm talking to people instead. You're hardworking as fuck. I wish I had your trait. Ah, man, it took me a while. I used to be a lazy fuck. Honestly, starting these live streams has made me work harder because I feel more pressure to do stuff in the background, because otherwise I'll have nothing to show the next day. It also like gave me the motivation to set up my automated outreach system, which is what's actually getting us, you know, interested leads right now. Speaking of which, let me see if that guy has seen the video yet. I hope it's sent. Because I never know. I mean, usually when people respond, it should be fine. I shouldn't go to spam afterwards, but it's always sketchy, you know, putting up links in emails from domains that aren't super reputable. Smart move. Yeah, it's all right. It's kind of like I get benefits from this live streaming stuff, and I also get to hopefully help out some other people too. We actually also got our first signed client from the streams, which I didn't expect at all. We haven't made money from them yet, and we haven't made them money, but we're getting there. I finished our marketing plan on Monday, and we talked about some stuff. It's a revenue share model, so I haven't made any money yet. Hey there. Hey, Sagar. How are you? I'm also looking for just surviving now. I just want to earn some bucks every day. Do search hard daily. Yeah, I don't have much money left either. I literally have 0 income, so I'm trying to make some money from it. I also started building an app now at 4K. All the best to you. Nice. That like 4K users? Is that what you mean? That's really good. You mean 4K users, or is that how much you made? Hey Evelyn, what's up? MRR. I'm all good. How are you? Monthly recurring revenue. Ah, nice. Cool. What kind of app is it? What does it do? There's a SaaS guy actually which wants to market his app as well, which we might end up working together once he gets past the testing stages of it. Are you looking to get more customers by chance? Not that I have a lot of expertise in it. I'm just chilling. All right, nice. Are you a bot? Don't be offended. There's a lot of bots on Twitch. Stay on the grind on YouTube for university because I'm cooked without it. Are you vibe coding your app? No, I'm not a coder. I don't know why so many people come in thinking I'm a programmer. Is it the title? Because I'm saying I'm building a business? No, I don't program. I build websites. I'm a web designer and marketer. I run Facebook ads for people and build landing pages for them. Saying something like you're not alone, like here. If that sounds like you, not alone. Let me see what I said in my other VSL. Oh nice, you have experience with running meta ads. Yes, that is exactly what I do. I don't have experience with Google, although I am learning it. But yeah, we do meta ads. Facebook and Instagram. Now, what did you build? What is your app about? I'm also using my free time to work on an FPS game I've been working on for 2 years now. Are you a coder as well? What's up with all the programmers? Game dev. Yeah, game dev seems cool. I like it. I love video games. I think they're awesome. Where's my email VSL? So many folders. Here it is. Doesn't this have moved to the new model? But with the new model, you only track the kind of clients you want to work with, filter out the wrong types of clients. You'll also get to decide exactly how many new sales appointments you want to win every month with consistency. That way you can focus on running your business and not chasing deals. So confident this system works. Yeah, I could probably move on from that. Actually, I might be able to say something about this. Already reuse that. Outline. I'll move down here. Okay. Let's see what's happening over here. Hola. That's another bot. You've been scammed, crackpot. Don't know if I missed it as I wasn't here. You know, uses AI for design ideas. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't have an app that I'm coding. Yeah, you did miss that. I already answered that. Nice. I've done general programming for 8. Yes. Okay. Cool. So, what else can we say? About the core offer thing, yeah. Maybe I could mention the fact that we also don't set a retainer, so this includes discouraging other options. If you're on a service-based business and want 5 or more, and you want 5 or more, if you're on a service-based business and want 5 or more new jobs booked on autopilot in 30 days without spending thousands of euros on marketing campaigns that don't work, listen to this, because most service business owners I talk to rely almost entirely on word of mouth to get customers, and you know how that goes. You get a bunch of time wasters calling in, it's unreliable, you're constantly worried about where your next client will come from, and you don't know how to actually grow your business. That sounds like you're not alone. Most services, I'm just repeating this. Can I rephrase this? kind of repeating the premise here. Customers, because most business owners I talk to, and what I've found is that the real problem listen to this, because most service business owners I talk to rely almost entirely on word of mouth to get customers, and you know how that goes. You get a bunch of time wasters calling in, it's unreliable, you're constantly worried about where your next client will come from, and you don't know how to actually grow your business. What I found is that the real problem is that they're stuck in the old marketing model and haven't moved to the new model. With the new model, you only attract the kind of clients you want to work with and automatically filter out the wrong types of clients. You also get to decide exactly how many new sales appointments and clients you want to win each month with consistency. That way you can focus on running your business and not chasing deals. And I'm so confident the system works, I'll give you this. If you don't get new, real paying clients coming in the door in 30 days, we'll keep working for free until you do. So if you've had enough and want to grow your business with consistent, ready-to-buy clients calling in, click the button below, fill out the form, and let me map out exactly how we can help you. That's a decent script draft. Let's see what else we can add here. I just gotta go do my next video. Keep up the grind, believe in yourself, I'll be back. Nice. Happy to have you around. Good luck with your videos. Trust me, if you stay consistent, you're gonna do amazing. Just keep it up. And you wrote so instead of want to grow. What? And want to... Oh. Yeah, it's fine. Thanks. Well, have fun with your video. Hope to see you around again. Thanks for stopping by. See you later. Okay. Talk about the core offering. I don't know if I have enough space to do this, because this is probably about a minute long already, and I don't really want to do more than a minute. See ya. I think that's actually not necessary. What did we mention? You get a bunch of time wasters. It's unreliable. You're constantly worried about where your next client will come from. You don't know how to actually grow your business. Yeah, that's kind of hitting the key points. Word of mouth. Scale your business. Paid a marketing company before. Yeah, that maybe that's something I could mention. Not sure. We already talked about this as well. These are the 2 points we didn't use. You're on a service business for 30 days without spending thousands of euros on marketing campaigns that don't work. That's kind of... We mentioned that point as well, actually. Listen to this, because most service business owners... Maybe I should say here, you're not alone instead. Most service business owners I talk to, spending it that don't work. If you're in a service business and want 5 or more new book jobs on Autopilot in 30 days without spending thousands of euros on marketing campaigns that don't work, you're not alone. Kind of sucking my own dick with that one. Listen to this, because most service business owners I talk to rely almost entirely on word of mouth to get customers. And you know how that goes. You get a bunch of time wasters calling in. It's unreliable. You're constantly worried about where your next client will come from. And you don't know how to actually grow your business. And what I found is that the real problem is that they're stuck. What I found after speaking with dozens of these business owners, and you don't know how to actually grow your business. Maybe I should include it. If that sounds like you, you're not alone. What I found after speaking with dozens of these business owners is that the real problem maybe it's fine if I include. What I found after speaking with dozens of business owners is that the real problem is that they're stuck in the old marketing model and haven't moved to the new model. Maybe I will say these. With a new model, you only attract the kind of clients you want to work with and automatically filter out the wrong types of clients. You also get to decide exactly how many new sales appointments and clients you want to win each month with consistency. That way you can focus on running your business and not chasing deals. And I'm so confident the system works, I'll give you this. If you don't get new real paying clients coming in the door in 30 days, you keep working for free until you do. If you've had enough, you want to grow your business with consistent, ready-to-buy clients calling in, click the button below, fill out the form, and let me map out exactly how we can help you. This is kind of okay. I might just run with that. Okay, let's go through it. Simulate what it will be like. If you run a service business and want 5 or more new jobs booked on autopilot in 30 days without spending thousands of euros on marketing campaigns that don't work, listen to this, because most business owners I talk to rely almost entirely on word of mouth to get customers. And you know how that goes. Get a bunch of time wasters calling in, you're stuck chasing people, you're constantly worried about where your next client is going to come from, and you don't know how to actually grow your business. If that sounds like you, you're not alone. What I found after speaking with dozens of these business owners is that the real problem is that they're stuck in the old marketing model and haven't moved to the new model. With the new model, you only attract the kind of clients you want to work with and automatically filter out the wrong types of clients. You also get to decide exactly how many new sales appointments and clients you want to win every month with consistency. That way you can focus on running your business and not chasing deals. And I'm so confident the system works, I'll give you this. If you don't get new, real paying clients coming in the door in 30 days, we'll keep working for free until you do. So if you've had enough and want to grow your business with consistent, ready-to-buy clients calling in, click the button below, fill out the form, and let me map out exactly how we can help you. I think that sounds pretty good. So let's see if we did well with our outline. So there's the headline. We explain, so this is agitating pain points. We don't discourage other options. Not really. Well, we kind of did here without spending thousands of euros on marketing campaigns that don't work. Maybe if I should say marketing agencies. Whatever. Anyway, we don't have to include all of this. We have our guarantee. We don't have urgency. Maybe we should add some kind of urgency. How could we add urgency? We could probably mention it as something like because of this guarantee, but then it makes it seem like the guarantee is shit. It would make it sound like it's often that we have to go over 30 days. I don't want it to sound like that. But I keep getting recommended random Harry Potter compilations that are a mix of a bunch of clips you can find online that get like 200 million views. They're so easy to make. I have no idea. I don't know. The algorithm works weird. I'm actually really glad that YouTube is starting to make it so that you can only monetize channels if you use your real face and your real voice. I think that's really a really good decision. I'm glad that they've done that. Let me take a look at my guarantee real quick. Guarantee section. What's my guarantee that's on my website now? Stops AI slop from being encouraged. Yeah, it's really good. I'm really glad that they're doing that. I hate all that AI slop bullshit. Now, where did I put the urgency? It's, hold on, give me just a second. Need to open up my wireframe. I want to see what I wrote in my urgency section. I haven't written a copy for it yet. Where's the old one? Probably on my site somewhere. Yeah, it's with the bonus section. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't have it saved. I can't open Webflow right now. That would be a really good section to have right now. Can I open Webflow? I'm gonna log my girlfriend out, but we're actually gonna stop soon anyway, so I'll be able to... I think she's making food right now anyway. I'll just log in. Bunch of people constantly ask me how I build this site anyway. You can see the inside of the dashboard. I don't know if there's any information that you leak when you do that. I hope not. That would be shitty. Come on then, load. I'm waiting. Slow ass. Okay. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna leak anything. I really hope it doesn't, but here you go. That's the benefit of being a small YouTuber, is nobody can see. You know, if it's only a few people that see shit, if I leak my IP address, no one's gonna know. Okay, so it's one of these. I need to... Visible. Give me down here. That's the wrong one. Nope. 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 Yes. Yes, here we go. I need this. Give. Thank you. And I can close it now. Goodbye. Yes, leave. Alright. I just needed a screenshot of that. Okay. And do you do? Because these tools are part of what gives our clients the edge. Maybe I should. These tools are part of what clients the edge. So to stop competitors from copying or saturating the systems, we limit how many clients we take on every month to 5. Only take on 5 clients per month. Okay. I'm so confident the system works, I'll give you this. If you don't get new, real paying clients coming in the door in 30 days, we'll keep working for free until you do. These tools are part of what gives our clients the edge. So to stop competitors from copying or saturating the systems, we only take on 5 clients a month. So if you've had enough and want to grow your business with consistent, ready-to-buy clients calling in, click the button below, fill out the form, and let me map out exactly how we can help you. I'm assuming AFK for a few moments, driving to hilly area for hiking. I'm probably gonna stop in a bit anyway, so it's all good. These tools are part of what gives our clients the edge. So to stop competitors from copying or saturating the systems, I think I'll just say copying. They probably don't know what saturating systems means. These tools are coming in the door in 30 days. We'll keep working for free until you do. These tools are part of what gives our clients the edge. So to stop competitors from copying them, we only take on 5 clients per month. So if you've had enough and want to fill your business with consistent, ready-to-buy clients calling in, click the button below, fill out the form, and let me map out exactly how we can help you. Now we have some urgency. So we have guarantee, we have urgency, call to action is clear, agitated their pain points, explained their offer, grabbed the headline. The only thing we don't have is discouraging other options, which I don't think is bad. I think it's fine. I don't really know if I want to fit anything else in there. Let me see how long this takes. Let me time this. I'm gonna actually just bring myself back to full cam. Close that. Close that. Don't need you. Don't need you. Okay. Let's see here. I'll wait till I get to 3 hours. Exactly 3 hours. Perfect. I get to time it. Okay. If you run a service business and want 5 or more new booked jobs on autopilot in 30 days without spending thousands of euros on marketing campaigns that don't work, listen to this. Because most service business owners I talk to rely almost entirely on word of mouth to get customers. And you know how that goes. You get a bunch of time wasters calling in, you're stuck chasing people, you're constantly worried about where your next client will come from, and you don't know how to actually grow your business. If that sounds like you, you're not alone. What I found after speaking with dozens of these business owners is that the real problem is that they're stuck in the old marketing model and haven't moved to the new model. With the new model, you only attract the kind of clients you want to work with and automatically filter out the wrong types of clients. You also get to decide exactly how many new sales appointments and clients you want to win each month with consistency. That way you can focus on running your business and not chasing deals. And I'm so confident the system works, I'll give you this. If you don't get new, real paying clients coming in the door in 30 days, we'll keep working for free until you do. These tools are part of what give our clients the edge, so to stop competitors from copying our systems, we only take on 5 clients per month. So if you've had enough and want to grow your business with consistent, ready-to-buy clients call it in, click the button below, fill out the form, and let me map out exactly how we can help you. So it's about 1 minute and 10 seconds. Okay. These tools are part of what gives them the edge. I think could probably be rewritten a little bit. But it's fine. Look, I think that this is good enough for what it is. Let me just mark these. Okay. Yeah, so we did a decent job. We didn't get to the emails, but we wrote the VSL anyway. Spent way too much time talking. It's pretty typical. But anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you found something useful from the conversation. Hopefully you learned something. Happy to have you all here. Hope to see you again tomorrow. I stream every day at 3 p.m. CEST for anybody that wants to return. And bye, Nye. Bye. Yeah. See you guys. Bye. Thank you for joining. See you tomorrow. Maybe. Bye.